What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking Gymshark new Apex. You guys are asking for this more than you did the camo video. What's going on there? I cannot blame you because the design on the new Apex Seamless is absolutely, I mean, just look at it like, damn. Originally this video was going to have the Pulse review as well in it, but after really assessing the Apex, this definitely needed its own singular video. I have a lot to say about this new Apex. A huge thank you as always to Gymshark for sending these pieces out my way and for sponsoring today's video. Does anybody remember in December when they came out with the Apex Women's? Well, it wasn't seamless back then, but then they rolled out with Apex Seamless this past summer. And if you remember that video, I was sold on it instantly. I'm wearing it right now, actually. I love it. I absolutely love the grab, the fit, the material. It's total yogi, low compression kind of vibes. Sold on it right away. Fast forward to today. Now we're looking at some badass looking sets. They are still seamless, yes, but they look entirely different. Not only that, we have a lot to talk about because the material has changed up as well. These sports bras are a little bit different, they fit differently. We're gonna go into all of that. So definitely hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on any Gymshark launches in the future. We always try to review them before the launch so that you guys know what you're looking at on launch day. Speaking of which, these will be releasing with the new Pulse and that new camo giraffe. I got that video too for you, so check that out if you need to. They're all launching this Thursday, September 30th at 2 p.m. EST. Mark those calendars. So in this collection, Gymshark's launching two different types of leggings. We got the high-waisted, okay? And we also have a lower rise, you know, with the big elastic band going on. Which one do you like? Do you prefer low rise or high rise? I'm a high rise kind of gal. There's going to be one style of sports bra available in this collection, the one you see right here. They're also coming out with 3/4 sleeve crop tops. They're also coming out with a full-length jacket. Oh shit. And they will also be having shorts and tank tops as well. Unfortunately, I don't have any shorts or tank tops in this haul, but we do what we got up in here. So as far as I know, these shorts will be available in the low rise, not these high rise leggings. So that's just what I know of, is that they will be in more of a low rise form. So we might as well start with the low rise leggings. Straight up, when I took them out of the package, I saw fit. I saw the fit collection. It just screamed it in my face. I do want to make note that this elastic band, from all of my arsenal of Gymshark elastic band leggings, this one takes the cake on largest actually. Even just by a sliver, this is the largest elastic band that I'm seeing. This is their Niagara teal color, nice dark rich bluish green. This low-rise legging actually has a ton of elements from the previous collection in here. So if you loved this overall low-key contour style, the low-rise legging replicates that the best. You have that super subtle triangular contour going down the leg. Like if you could see an echo, this is what this print looks like to me. Because the print actually fades out in the back a little bit. I know it's hard to see on camera, but it does. There's zero glute contour on the back, except for the raised seam contour. I do want to make note that both of these styles are the same material, so keep that in mind. They are much more compressive than the older version. The inside has a double grip silicone liner. It does not budge on me at all. Getting into a low squat, we are good there. There's no gaping, nothing like that. And what I'm really excited about is the fact that the band doesn't dig in uncomfortably. I mean, it's a freaking elastic band for crying out loud. So I'm very happy that there's no digging at all. Overall, a really beautiful color. I would give it about a 90-95% squat proof on me. Let's get into the high-waisted though. I think that's what we're here for. I know these are my go-tos. We have right here the burgundy high-waisted and the black. Obviously, the number one thing that's standing out with these seamless sets are the designs. I feel so badass. I feel like a superhero, especially in the black one, damn. The black has that neon lime going throughout, and the burgundy has that coral. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I first saw this, the first thing I thought of was Dang, that looks like Hyper Amplify, which I love that collection, mind you. I think the overall stripy action it's got going on, that movement is so intense. It's completely different from any other Gymshark collection. Right off the bat, how can you not feel bad in this? So just like some of the Hyper Amplify colors, the Apex is doing that same thing where if you really heavily stretch it when you're wearing it, you can see a little bit of the, for example, for the black, you can see that neon line poking through over really stretched out parts. This is meant to happen. It could also make it appear a little bit sheer, so don't get it twisted. These two leggings are 100% squat proof on me, but from far away, if you see that poke of that line coming through, you might go, oh my God, is that like her body showing through? But it's not. The design and contouring on these leggings are so intense. You have the ribbed neon contour going right down, almost that V-shaped contour that I love. You also have the line around the under booty. I swear to God, when I wear these, it gives me a plump dump. They still kept the elements of the really small triangular contour towards the ankle area. That is still the same. They just really added in these heavy contour lines up above, and the neon is just what it makes it pop. I feel like the black is meant for the month of October. So yeah, guys, they really made these leggings a lot more compressive than the last launch. These would be just a lower to moderate. This is more of a moderate to higher support. There's a lot less stretch in these leggings, but they were easy for me to get on. I would stick to my true size small in these, but if you're in between sizes, I would probably opt to sizing up just because I know there's a little more restriction than the last launch. It's looking like the newer Apex is a few inches longer on the bottom area, but I do notice that this material is pretty decent with shimmying up, so keep that in mind. It wasn't an issue on me. Zero gape going on from behind. I had no camel toe when wearing underwear. And I just feel like overall, this new material that they're working with is just better for wicking. It's got more of a drier type of feel. So in comparison, like the last launch had way more of a powdery soft feel, whereas this new one has almost a little bit of a drier feel, if that makes sense. So this is why I believe that this would be a little bit better for wicking sweat. I also feel like the new ones are a little more lightweight than these. Even though these are stretchy as hell and mold around your glutes perfectly, I do think that the newer ones have a bit more of a lightweight feel to them. These would be more for intense days. If you need more support, and specifically around the waistband area, if you need a little more compression there, then opt out for these for sure. But yeah, I really love how the Apex is expanding its range. So there's a huge difference between the sports bras. A massive difference. This needs to be talked about right here, right now. The new one even looks smaller. Like you can just see it just looks 10 times smaller. Here's the thing with this one. So whereas the sports bras in the older collection were more of a solid color to match the colors throughout the corresponding legging, this new bra matches completely flawlessly with the leggings from this collection now. So they're completely cohesive, same exact type of design throughout. Because it is a different material, you have a way tighter fit on here. In fact, I feel like I could have sized up in the sports bra. I felt a little bit of restriction and a little bit of difficulty getting this around my neck area. This band right here isn't totally stretchy. Like, look at the difference here. Like, dang, that's stretchy. This is like, has a little more of a tighter build to it. I also feel like putting my head through this hole, felt it pop through a bit, so I guess I just have a big head or something. But I felt that a little bit, and I noticed specifically on the red sports bra here, that the seams underneath, the pressure from it being slightly too small on me, I felt a little slight dig after wearing it for a while. So I don't know how over time, how comfortable this is gonna be. I didn't even feel it as bad on the black, believe it or not, but it's worth noting. So yeah, if you're in between sizes, size up, man. Once I did get this over me, again, it was just a little bit of a struggle. Once it was on, it fit pretty well around the bust. Also keep in mind, you have removable bra pads now in the new Apex, whereas the old Apex was all stitched in. So there's no option to take these babies out. They did keep, however, a little bit of consistency with the higher neck, which I prefer. I really love that high coverage. You can feel a little more support, obviously, in this because it's tighter, so a little more higher impact, in my opinion. You do not have the double overlay in the front anymore on the new, whereas this one did. You had almost like 2 built-in sports bras here. This one, we do not have that. On the racer back, you do have a little bit of that extra support with extra straps crossing over, whereas the old sports bra was literally like having 2 bras built into one. I absolutely love the under boobie contour here. Really just helps to highlight those girls a bit. Also the backing, the new bra, everything is just way more of a contrast where everything's noticeable. The branding is definitely prominent on the new releases here. Whereas, for example, even though Gymshark's written across this band here, you really can't see it, everything blended in. The old collection as a whole was just super subtle with their contouring. Now, they just spice things up a bit, and now it's a very much in-your-face contour. Okay, so they're also coming out with the 3/4 length crop tops. These are very, very lightweight. This is where it's at. This is very, very lightweight and stretchy. Look at this stretch here. This is such a nice, breathable, ventilated fit right here. You have a ton of the ventilation holes going throughout the entire thing. I mean, there's ventilation under the boobies. You have it underneath the arms, even on the sides here. So I'm definitely favoring this type of cut in the lightweight material. And I really have to mention the ends of the sleeves. They're just angled. So they come a little bit longer on top than below. It's cut at such a pretty angle. This baby is nice and form-fitting. It comes to a really comfortable length on me. So I feel like these 2 pieces are just meant to be. So to close the show, I had to mention the full-length jacket. You have an angled zipper here. At first when I put it on, I didn't realize, and I thought it was just crooked, the jacket. I said, uh-oh. But then I soon realized, oh, wait, yeah, like that's how it's supposed to be. I think it gives even an extra form of badassness to an already badass looking collection. The overall feeling when I put this on, it's like, it actually is super insulating. I sweat right away in this. I felt like I was heating up. This is definitely feeling like it's a bit thicker, on the thicker side. So keep in mind, when I put this on, it's not one of those long sleeve tops like, say, the Vital, where you put it on and it's looks like a vacuum sealed pack where it's gonna just suck on your hips and everything like that. There was actually a little bit of let up around the waist area on me. Even though it appears to be, and is, a little bit tighter up top, there's more room right around this area, and it even just goes straight down to the hips. There's no curvature, is what I mean. It's definitely more of a boxy fit. I do believe that I could have sized down in this jacket. I do think so. And you have the thumb holes, which I always love that in an active, especially when it looks like this, there best be thumb holes. Alrighty guys, so that was it. That was the full new Apex Seamless review. Hope you guys found this helpful. Did I answer all of your questions? Comment down below. Also, comment down your thoughts on the new Apex Seamless. What do you think about this new design that they're introducing? To me, I think you already know, because if you know me, you know I love that hyper amplified design. So yeah, I just want to look like a badass ninja, and this is what's doing it. Out of every single piece in this entire collection, my 2 favorites, right here. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay posting Instagram stories. We're gonna be talking a lot in there about these new releases. I love you all so much. Thank you again to Gymshark for sponsoring today's video, and I will catch you guys next time.
On the other hand, after the years, we ran 1 more season in Centurion. Because it was roughly the only syndicated show, it has 130 episodes. That's a lot. If you didn't catch Centurion the first time around, I haven't bothered to look it up in the last 4 decades. Warner released Centurion on DVD in 2 parts. Part 1 in July 2015, Part 2 in March 2016. As of this video, they don't appear to be online anywhere legally. Produced by
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. How's your October going so far, huh? Comment down below. Long time no see, but if you missed it on Instagram stories, I announced that Bae and I are tying the knot this week. So things are getting pretty serious, which is also why we haven't been posting as regularly, but don't get it twisted. The second the dust kind of settles, we will be back to our normal posting schedule, I promise. So Vuori, huh? If you guys have never heard of this brand, Vuori, they are very popular on Instagram. They have such an awesome selection of activewear that's also lifestyle friendly. So the basic overall theme of Vuori is that coastal California lifestyle. We're talking fitness, surf, art, very earthy kind of brand, super sustainable, love the inclusivity that they have in their sizing. I believe it's XXS to XXL, so that's always a win with me. So a huge thank you to Vuori for sponsoring today's video. Everything you see in today's video will be individually linked down below, so everything's down there for you in case you're interested in taking a closer look. So speaking of closer look, I'm wearing their daily bra in the color oregano, oregano, what do you call it? With their Laguna lounge pants in the color natural. So as you can see, you have that really coastal inspired, even the sounds of their clothing sound super California inspired. The Laguna, hello Laguna Beach. So what you'll notice with their sports bras is the Breathe Interlock fabric. So this is what's making them very, very soft, almost buttery soft, peachy to the touch, but also super durable to actually lift weights, get a workout in, sweat in, all of the above. It's just made for an overall active lifestyle. So I'm gonna do a full try on, but first I just wanna share with you what's in this haul. So first things first, I got their Clementine shorts in the color Brick. So yeah, it's a super rich, beautiful, almost burgundy red color. I love the pops of white detailing we got here. What I love is that I'm noticing their drawstrings have that unique pattern on them, even the joggers I'm wearing right now. So it's not just a basic white drawstring, you actually have a little bit of a blue line breakup, giving that little Pacific coastal touch. What's super unique about these shorts is you have a zippered pocket right in the front. These are slightly loose fitting shorts. You have a little bit of that tapered cut. These are super lightweight overall, and they do have a built-in liner, bikini style, so you don't have to worry about anything showing. Next up, I have the Dash shorts in the color Desert Rose. So we have a little more of a blushy tone, almost like a little autumny, purpley plummy. They really put a new perspective on performance and functionality. For example, on these shorts, there's actually two different types of pockets on both sides. So you have just your normal pocket, grab and go, easy access, and then you also have, not one but two, again, zippered pockets as well. You also have a zippered pocket right on the back here, on the one side. There's no liner in these, so this is a little more freeing, a little bit more versatile, so keep that in mind. Okay, so to match the brick shorts that you just saw, I actually have the Yosemite bra in that same brick color. When I saw this bra, I said, yeah, you know me, girl, you know that I love my strappy sports bras. The backing of a bra is make or break it for me. I feel like the back of sports bras is where brands can get really expressive and creative, and they really did the dang thing on this. I bit my lip. I bit my lip. They did the dang thing on this. I bit my lip. I feel like the backing is where brands could get super expressive and creative, and they definitely did the dang thing on this backing. So this is a non-adjustable sports bra. There are removable bra pads right inside here. I can't wait to try this one on because if it's anything like the daily bra, I just feel like it will be, where it's gonna show the girls real nice. The inner liner here, it's all mesh, breathable, wicking. So again, yeah, you can sweat in this baby, or you can wear it with a cardigan, like, it's up to you. So again, with this bra, you do have the Breathe Interlock material, keeping it super nice and soft, very breathable and lightweight, so definitely my preference when it comes to wearing activewear in general. Next up, we have the ribbed crop tank in the color dark golden. This color. So what makes this particular tank different is the fact that it has built-in bra support. So you actually have almost a built-in bra, no padding or anything like that, but you do have a little bit of that elastic band, a little support, so if you were not wearing a bra, you're still held up a little bit, you're not just hanging loose. You have a really pretty V-neck front. I really love that crisscross backing. Very, very beautiful. So if you're not wearing a bra or having anything interrupt, this is just gonna lay so nicely and look so pretty on the back. Yeah, overall a really pretty heavy ribbed design, so you can feel it super textured. I also really love the Viore placement text where it's not taking up this whole square. It's actually just towards the bottom. I don't know why. Little things like that, I'm just like, ooh, that's really unique. Okay, lastly for tops, we have the Elevation Plyo Tank in the color Brick Heather. So it's that same brick burgundy red, but it's heather this time because you actually have that heathery marble type of breakup going on. Super soft like everything else. I love the high neck on here, and this is different than the other crop that you just saw because there's actual built-in bra pads, so no bra necessary. I love this style crop. It comes just long enough where if I'm wearing high-waisted leggings or jeans for that matter, I'm not even kidding you, it'll still be conservative enough where my whole tummy's not hanging out. You're in a crowded room with other people, you wanna keep it a little bit more conservative, a little built-in bra support, but it feels like you're not wearing a bulky bra. This is awesome. Sweat it up in here and you're good to go. Underneath is a full-on breathable mesh. So like I said, sweat in here and you're good to go. I don't even need to be working out. I could wear this outside, sweat it up, and we're still good. This is why I love how versatile their pieces really are. Okay, lastly, we are looking at the boyfriend joggers in the color Oyster Heather. Right off the bat, these are some of the softage. This is so extremely velvety, buttery, all of the above type of softness. This Heather Oyster color, I gotta be honest with you, it's a mixture between looking like a light gray and a light tan brown, in my opinion. Actually, Bay is saying he sees more of a gray tone. I'm seeing more of a tan light brown tone, so it really depends on the eye. These are the kind of joggers that I would wear inside just because they're super soft. It would pair perfectly with a cozy blanket. All right guys, it's that time of the video. Let's go try these baddies on. I'm gonna start with what I'm wearing right now. So the daily bra fits like a gem. I would give it moderate support overall. I do believe it is true to size for the most part, but if you're in between sizes, maybe opt for sizing down. I know when I'm kind of crunched up sitting, I might feel like the strap kind of fall a little bit. So if you're unsure, possibly size down. I don't think that it would be too small, put it that way. I do love the elastic band right here. It's a good, nice, thick elastic band for a nice, decent, moderate type of support. But it's overall just a nice, lightweight. I mean, look at the way these girls look today. Come on now. So if you're somebody who likes more of a minimal style sports bra, this might be for you because the backing is super straightforward here. Just two thick straps. Overall, just a super symmetrical type of bra. Really good with side boob. Like I'm not getting any at all. Moving my arms around, it's staying put. So in terms of the joggers and the natural color, I like the oversized fit. Overall, it's pretty decently oversized without it being astronomically large. But if in between sizes, or if you prefer a more tighter fit, you could totally size down in these, hands down. It's got a really nice stretch too. You can move around all day, all night, and be extremely comfortable in these. You do have a really nice elastic cuff right here, which I prefer. If they're gonna be used outdoor type of style joggers, you kind of need something to cinch you in a little bit so they don't look like pajama bottoms. For these joggers, you do absolutely need to keep them tied because when they're open, they're pretty big, not gonna lie. See, check that out. This is why I think that you could totally just size on down, you're good to go. Unless you really like that loosey-goosey fit, you can size down in these babies. All right guys, so I paired the Oyster boyfriend joggers with the dark golden tank. So let's start with the tank. Already I'm feeling more of a, lower support because there's no bra pads or anything really built in except for that second little layer underneath that I showed you. I do think you can size down in this. Overall, I do feel like if you want a little more of a tighter support around the girls, maybe you could size down. And if you wanted a little more form-fitted around the waist, you could too. There's a little bit of a let up, so just know that. It's not overly tight, restricting. So this is not adjustable, like I showed you before. You can kind of feel like the strap's a little bit loose. This is why I say opt for sizing down. But overall, such a comfortable fit. I love the straps on the back. I think it's so sexy. So I wasn't sure how I would feel about not wearing a bra with this, but this is the type of tank where I think that second layer underneath is really helping me out and I don't feel awkward or weird. I feel like there is that ever so slight support, a little more of that coverage over the nips. so I don't feel awkward if I were to wear this outside just as is. Also really a big fan of the length here because it's not too showing. It's long enough to kind of cover up my belly. And again, these pieces, everything I'm sharing with you, they're really super stretchy, so you definitely can size down and get away with it perfectly. These joggers are so soft and lightweight that it's feeling like easy breeziness on my lower body. Again, these are oversized. They are meant to be this way. I actually would not size down because I do like that little bit of let up that they offer. Oh my God, the stretch though. Look at this. But even when pulling these, like, there's major durability. Even loosening the drawstring a bit, they still fit nicely around my waist where they're not falling down. This is why I'm saying, like, stick to your true size. You should be good and nice and comfortable. I can't even get over how stretchy these things are. Okay guys, I think this is my favorite set out of them all. I love the brick on brick. So these loose fitted shorts are a little bit on the shorter side. I'm used to having loose fit shorts kind of being bigger, bulkier, things like that. But these are very lightweight. They're not too revealing because again, they are technically loose fit. So you have a little bit of that drapery covering your bum really nice. You still have that four-way stretch, very nice and comfortable. An extremely comfortable fit. You're still covered with the loose fit over top when squatting. These are definitely gym worthy in my opinion. Extremely lightweight and breathable. Here is it tied up really nice. I would give this more of like a low to mid rise. Definitely not high-waisted. And I just love how the zippers just pop out with the drawstring a little bit. These I would definitely say are true to size. I would not size down in them because I feel like if I did size down, the bikini liner would start to become that uncomfortable tightness right around here. Right now, it feels very, very comfortable to the point where I wouldn't risk it. I would just keep my true size going on here. But dang, I cannot get over the backing of this bra. Are you kidding me? Woo! I do want to make note that even though this sports bra kind of has that similar fit of the oregano color, like you can see, girls looking amazing. You got the thick straps, kind of similar scoop neck. They are definitely different right here on the band. So there's no actual elastic band like the other one. This one is just kind of held together with a seam. So keep that in mind. I would give this a little bit of lower support, especially compared to the oregano bra. Overall, still very functional, no side boob. Everything is looking and staying in place. I do think overall you could size down if you wanted to, especially if in between sizes. Again, you might get a little bit of looseness up here, certain angles. So either stick to your true size or possibly size down. Me personally, I would stick to my true size for this bra because I feel like any tighter, these straps just might get a little bit bulgy. But yeah, like I said, this might be my favorite set of them all. This brick red right now, that deep rich burgundy speaking to me. Okay, so I threw in the crop top with the built-in padding. So I'm seeing a little bit of a unique cut right here. It kind of goes in ever so slightly, giving a nice high neck, more of an elegant look here. I do see that the top is slightly lighter looking than the bottoms. I feel like I noticed that too on the other brick sports bra, but I'm really seeing it on this tank top, and I think it's that heathery kind of breakup. A huge fan of this tank. I just think the overall cut, the whole design, just everything looks and flows so nicely. I like the little bit of let up right here. It's definitely a lower type of support, nothing insane. Great coverage on the back. I really do think this is a good choice for those who just want to be a little more conservative but want to stay very active. Or you know what, someone like me who just wants to be one and done, throw something on with a pair of jeans and get out the door without struggling with bras. I do not think I would size down. Honestly, I'm happy with this fit. I think it's very comfortable. I don't really want it to be overly tight, super body fit restricting, even though look at this, nice amount of stretch. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit loose. Okay, last but not least, you guys, these loose fit shorts, they're a little more high-waisted, so keep that in mind, not as low. These also have a slightly longer inseam, so keep that in mind if you're looking for something to cover a little bit more. These are the ones without the liner though, okay? So keep that in mind if you're at the gym doing leg raises or anything like that where your feet are elevated. You might want to just maybe wear your own Spanx. These ones do not have a drawstring, whereas the other ones did. But I don't feel like I need to tighten anything. The band, everything is nice and huggy, stays put. I would not size down or up. These are perfectly true to size for me. Again, I'm obsessed with the dual pocket. So you have some options. This is something I would love to wear just going for a hike, honestly. You have a really nice breathable strip here. So you got some ventilation holes going straight down the sides. Really nice lightweight material, very wicking. So if you're out in some elements here, a little bit of wetness, it's gonna be really nice for that. And super durable feeling, so don't be afraid to take these out and about and get down and dirty with these. All right guys, so that was it. That was the full Vuori haul and review. What did you guys think? Have you ever tried this brand out? And if so, what are your thoughts? This was my very first time trying this brand, and I gotta say, I'm really impressed. The colors, the quality, just everything about it just really is good for my particular lifestyle, my needs, and what I like in activewear, very versatile pieces. That's always been my preference, is street to gym wear. Like that always takes precedence in my life. So again, a huge thank you to Vuori for sponsoring today's video, and an even bigger thank you to you for watching. I hope this video has given you guys some good insights. Again, definitely hit that subscribe button for future videos just like this. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Peter also accidentally uses Hero's power to travel into the future to a ruined New York City. Again. And speaking of seeing the future, Noah tracks down more paintings from Isaac that show him apparently dying. The reason why future New York is a wasteland is because of a plague. Mohindra discovered a virus that affected people in superpowers, and he's been worried about the company experimenting on it, making it cross over to the general population, most of the future's being further. Peter finally meets Adam, the guy who's been contacting him, and who's apparently been behind all the murders. And it's Tencent. In the flashback episode, we see how after he exploded, Peter found himself a prisoner of the company, where he met Tencent, and Tencent manipulated Peter into breaking them both out. Peter lost his memory when the patient wiped it in a way to help him escape. Mohindra gets duped by the company into trying to kidnap Claire, and he ends up shooting Noah, fulfilling the prophecy from Pages. But he realizes his mistake and brings Noah back to life by shouting Claire's blood. Adam/Tensei tricks Peter into helping him steal the virus. That was his master plan all along, to wipe out most people and remake the world. You know, standard supervillain stuff. Luckily, Peter comes to his senses and destroys the virus. And Peter traps Adam in a dream for all eternity. That ends the main story of the season. But to mention a few more plot points, Nikki, for reasons I don't feel like getting into, dies in a fire. Siler steals a sample of Claire's blood to get his powers back, because he found out that he lost them when he was jamming through the virus into Inseam. And as Nathan holds a press conference to announce the existence of superpowers, he's assassinated. In the season 3 opening, we find out that it was an evil Peter from the future who shot Nathan, to stop yet another bad future where superheroes are criminalized. Now, evil future Peter is running around in the place of real Peter. Nathan survives getting shot because he's killed by Linda, who's still alive somehow. Except, no, Nathan is just imagining it. Except, yes, he is alive and he's giving orders to new supercriminals. Except, no, this is all been illusions made by Max Cloud, who's working for Nathan and Peter's father, Arthur, who is dead, and is running an organization called Pinehurst. Peter gets a message from his dead dad that has a mysterious chemical formula that could possibly destroy the world, which immediately gets stolen. While trying to get it back, he pops into the future and sees his best friend Andrew with powers frustrating him. Nikki is dead somehow, and a new personality is taking over named Tracy, complete with new powers. Except, no, this isn't Nikki. Nikki is really dead, and this is somehow a whole new person. Tracy goes looking and finds out that she and Nikki were part of a group of triplets who were given powers by the company as babies. Speaking of giving people powers, Mohindra made a serum that does just that, which he tests on himself, which was a bad idea. Arthur's plan is allegedly to stop the bad future by gaining the ability to give and take away powers, so they can make sure that only the right people have powers. Real noble and not at all shady. There already is a formula for giving powers. The company created it, and it's the thing Hero was supposed to protect. But it needs a catalyst to work that was hidden inside a human host. Siler gets captured by the company and tries to reform himself. It turns out that him being a psychopath was a side effect of his powers, and he can resist if he tries. Images of the future keep showing a destroyed Earth and a solar eclipse. When the eclipse comes, everyone loses their powers. Claire was supposed to be the catalyst, but hero goes back in time and takes it inside himself, and then offers her healing takes it around. They succeed in making a small amount of serum, but Peter destroys the lab, Silent kills Arthur, and the only sample left is injected by Underbust. But Nathan decides that his dad was right and takes over his organization. That's the first half of the season. But, and bear with me here, this can get confusing. The first half of season 3 is called Volume 3, and the second half of season 3 is called Volume 4. That then makes season 4 Volume 5. Everybody got that? Good. In Volume 4, Nathan is assigned to Center and has a program for rounding up people with powers, and Bennett is helping him. All the main characters are kidnapped and they're horrified, but Bennett implies that there's more to this whole story. A mysterious figure known as Rebel is fighting back against them. Rebel ends up being like Nicky's son, who I haven't mentioned until now, which checks out given that he has computer powers. A few characters find references to events in a place called Coyote Sands. Angela gathers everyone there to explain how there used to be a government camp for people with powers here. After Angel's sister Alice lost control over powers, the guards massacred everyone there. But this is where the group of 12 met and founded the company, as a way to prevent this from happening again. Tyler steals the power of a shapeshifter and takes Nathan's place in order to then take the place of the president. In the finale, the main characters converge to stop him, and they catch him, but Nathan is killed in the process. The problem with that is if word gets out that a supervillain murdered a senator, people with superpowers will be hated across the country. So Matt wipes Tyler's memory to make him think he's the real Nathan, so that they can pretend that Nathan never died. I'm sure that'll work out great. Volume 5. There's this group of superpowered portable people, led by a guy named Samuel, who are after a compass. They're also trying to recruit a bunch of the main characters to join them in whatever they're doing. Claire is off at college, but her roommate died under mysterious circumstances. Her new roommate, Gretchen, is acting suspicious, but she's a red herring. The person responsible is Becky, the sorority girl and member of Samuel's group. Claire.
Oh, that's what it's kind of like she was in Heroes, now she is a hero in the Inseam. Tessa, what's her face? It's kind of funny. She was in Heroes. Tessa was cute ass in Heroes.
Peter is working as an EMT, and his coworker Emma is deaf, but she has the power to see sounds and attract people with music. She's thinking about her past until she admits that she quit med school but her nephew drowned on her watch. Samuel leaves the film to Prairie Sands on Peter's house. Now he needs her to go back in time to find where the film is. On the film, Peter's father explains how people with superpowers exert a force that gets stronger when more of them are together, and that Samuel's power is harnessing that force. Samuel had killed Mohinder after Mohinder burned the film, but Hero undoes his death and saves the film. Samuel also kills his brother Joseph in trying to keep the film from him. Samuel keeps trying to grow his group to grow his power, and he seems obsessed with a girl who is landscape from Vanessa. When he builds a permanent home for his carnival and invites Vanessa to come live with him, and she rejects him, he loses it. Angela and then Peter have future-thinking dreams about Emma doing something horrible. They find out what when Samuel reveals his plan. He forces Emma to attract a huge crowd of people in Central Park so he can kill them all. Thankfully, all of you guys stop him, along with the now apparently fully recorded silent, who got his body back. At the very end, Claire shows off her powers to a crowd of reporters, officially revealing the existence of powers to the world. The show teases in Volume 6, but it wasn't content for another season. Then a few years later, a one-season sequel show, Heroes Reborn, came out, following a mostly all-new cast. In Heroes Reborn, people with powers are no longer a secret. People call them egos, which, thank Apollo, they finally have a name, because I'm really sick of calling them people with powers. The main event that kicks off the story is a terrorist attack in the people rally at the company's headquarters on June 13th. Claire also apparently died at this event somehow. A new character, his sister is gone missing, does some investigating and suspects that a company called Renatus is behind it, and he recruits Noah to find the truth. Noah soon finds out that he was involved and that he has memory loss. Meanwhile, a girl named Nico finds herself into the one-sided video game her father made using Hero's sword. A sketchy guy is following around an emo kid named Tommy. A man named Carlos investigates
Yeah, I did watch that too.
and married couple Luke and Joanne go around murdering egos after their son dies as Tommy's son. The CEO of Renatus, Erica Patton, is planning something big. She's vague about it, but she sounds like she plans to save the world by destroying Ocean. Gee, sounds familiar. But there's a competing group trying to save the world, and they keep telling Tommy and this other girl Melina that they come against them. Renatus is built a way to extract powers from people. They captured Hero and built a time machine to send people into the future. They trapped Hero in that video game, and that team was rescued, not bombed. Hero takes Noah back in time to the attack and finds that Erica staged the bombing. He also finds that Claire died in childbirth, giving birth to twins. Angela Petrelli had a vision of the babies saving the world, so Noah has Hero send the babies back in time to hide them. Those babies grow up to be Tommy and Melina. Noah had his memory wiped, so he couldn't reveal where the kids went. The reason Erica crafted sent them into the future is a statement from a solar flare that sent away from humanity. But Tommy and Melina, when brought together, let out a burst of energy that stopped the solar flares. They spent the whole back half of the season trying to get together. They finally do, but their power needs a human conduit, for which Noah volunteers. They let their powers loose and stop the solar flare, but Noah dies in the process. That's the TV show. But Heroes is going to be so much more than just a TV show. That's right, there's a Heroes Extended Universe. Yay! Thankfully, none of this stuff is essential to the main story. It's a good thing because a lot of it has been well preserved. At least a lot of careful digging to find it all these days. Let's start with the easy ones, the webisodes. While the show was running, NBC released some web exclusive shorts, mostly about various minor characters. They aren't really around nowadays in an official capacity, but they can be found around the internet with various levels of quality. Here's the full list. There's Going Coastal and Hard Knocks, which tell the origin stories of different heroes from the company Prison Rebellion 3. There's The Recruit, about some of those Marines recruited by Time Force to test the power grid serum. There's Nowhere Man, about when Eric Doyle was up between volumes 4 and 5. He's the puppet guy the Ninjas was reading about. There's Slow Burn, about Lydia from volume 5. And there's Destiny, a story about an original character created after a Comic-Con contest, sponsored by Sprint. When Heroes Reborn rolled around, we got a few more. There's David Peak, about Joanne hunting a guy named David Peak, which is basically just a long catalog commercial. And then we have Dark Matters. This is a direct prequel to Heroes Reborn, about Quincy and how his sister Evie came to get involved with Renatus after discovering her powers. Okay, so the other shorts are largely pretty underwhelming, and as I hinted at, some are just thinly veiled commercials. But Dark Matters is honestly some of the best the entire series has to offer. It's a really focused and emotionally grounded look at this new world that knows about heroes, and it's honestly way better than the actual recorded show. If you watch the whole series and just ignore this, go back and watch it. It's worth it. Those are all the episodes, but there's still more online bonus content for the show. It's time to dig into the Heroes ARG. I just got done with the Cloverfield ARG. I didn't think I had the need to go through another set of TikTok websites in the 2000s. Thankfully, this ARG isn't too complicated. While the first season was on the air, NBC launched the Heroes 360 experience, later renamed Heroes Evolutions, meant to accompany the show as it was airing. It consisted of a bunch of websites, email lists, and phone numbers containing puzzles that the viewers could solve to learn more about what was happening in the show. Most of this stuff is gone today, only available through the Internet Archive. But if you want to read a full catalog of everything in the ARG, check out this page of the Heroes Wiki. The wiki as a whole is pretty rough and incomplete, but this page is pretty meticulous about recording everything. Here's a general overview. The central location of the ARG was Samantha48616E61.com, which was a blog run by someone named HG. It doesn't take long to figure out that HG stands for Hana Giveaway. What, you don't know who that is? If you remember back to season 1, Hana was the woman who was organizing Evo's to fight back against the company. She was only in a few scenes, but her most important role was organizing that meeting with Matt and Ted Spring to hatch the plan of breaking into the Bennett's house. I did wonder about her while I was watching because her Hana posted regular episodes.
How the hell are you? How the hell have you been?
From this website, you can also find lots of other websites that are between the universe.
I feel like it's been a minute since I filmed a YouTube video. Even though it's only been a week, I feel deprived. I missed you guys. It's true, Bay and I, we are back now. We got married. I'm a wifey now. It's crazy to think. But a huge thank you to you guys. All the love and support during this whole crazy week. All of your kind messages. Thank you guys so much. Bay and I see every single one of them, so dang, you guys are lovely. But we are back in a routine, coming right at you with an Alpha Elite video. When I saw these sets, I went, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Not only are they extremely full oriented, like I feel like it's just October in a nutshell, you got that real earthy look, looking like Khaleesi up in here. I saw Game of Thrones right away. Am I crazy? Probably, but I saw really medieval vibes going on in this entire collection. So we're not doing a crazy haul today, but I do have a couple pieces in that beautiful cactus green color and the drought brown. I wanted to make sure I got a darker color and a somewhat lighter color to showcase for you guys. I also made sure that I got a sports bra and a crop top to share with you guys today. So yeah, guys, the Alpha Lee Alpha Lux, huh? Speaking of lux, and I know I'm gonna get questions, so I'm just gonna touch base real fast on what I'm wearing. You guys were going crazy, ham and stories about this outfit. This is actually the Luxe Lounge set from Silk and Salt. This is the coziest, turtlenecky, loosey-goosey, wear in or outside kind of casual wear. I'm obsessed with the rust color, so I'll definitely have this outfit linked down below for you, along with my code that'll save you some money. Don't get it twisted, this is not a crop top, this is just how I do my thing. This is how it actually looks. Okay, so let's start with the leggings. First and foremost, the Alpha Lux collection is made out of their Alpha Lux material. It's 75% nylon and 25% spandex, so extremely stretchy, wicking as hell, and really freaking soft. When I first took them out of the package, I was like, oh dang, they're really silky soft. They're very lightweight though. The material isn't the kind that bogs you down, not a heavy, thick type of material. It's still very lightweight, somewhat thin, and breathable. But I definitely feel that durability. I see that durability. There's no fingers popping through anything. Quality, best be for what we paid. So I did get these in a small. This is my true size. So the drought brown is a real nice medium brown with a tie-dye design that's super, super dark brown. So you have a really pretty contrast of a medium and super dark saturated brown. I do love and appreciate that even in this collection, they came out with solid colors as well. This way you can mix and match. Some people don't like too much print, and I think it gives really nice variety to those who want to shop around but don't really love this tie-dye look. It's not for everybody. The cactus green actually is my favorite one of them all because it has such a unique tone of green to it. It looks like a yellowish green color. I don't own anything in this color at all. It kind of looks like a sneeze, but I'm here for it. I absolutely adore that Alpha Lee has the rubber raised text logo. I think it feels cool, that grip action, and I do love that it's tonal, so it always matches the piece that it's on. Overall, the fit of the leggings is pretty true to size. I know on their website they were talking about how if you're in between sizes, size up. I'm gonna go ahead and contradict them a little bit, and I personally believe if you're in between sizes, you should size down and not up. I feel like it would still, for the most part, be pretty dang squat proof. I just feel like if I could do it all over again, I would even size down to an extra small because I got quite a bit of wrinkle going on right around the crotch, and I noticed it in pictures when Bay and I went out on a photo shoot. I'm seeing a little too much of this, especially when I'm sitting too. It's a little too much for comfort. I think an extra small would have done me well. I do have to say the 27-inch inseam just isn't quite working for my 5'3" body, so it's causing a bit of bunching down here, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I expected that. These smalls, especially with this type of kind of slippery material, it's still not really slipping when I squat, which is good. That's what I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to slip down my bum. With that being said, moderate support. I'm not feeling a ton of tummy control here. It's an extremely stretchy set, you guys, so if you're really looking for major tummy control, I wouldn't go for this collection. Super grateful that there's no front seam. Thank you very much, Alpha Lee. Therefore, there's no camel toe. I am wearing underwear with these leggings to give you guys an accurate analysis, so we are super good to go in this department. Both of these colors are completely squat proof on me. Even this cactus green, which is why I made sure I got this lighter color. I want to make sure that even this one's squat proof. Okay, so the asymmetrical sports bra. What are your thoughts on this design? I feel like you either love it to death or you hate it to death. When I saw it online, I loved it to death. After trying it on, I'm half and half. You'll see. I love the idea of this. This right here is what I mean by looking medieval, very Tarzan-y, very wild, like a wild child. You do have removable bra pads in this baby. There is just no band underneath. So keep that in mind, there's no extra support when it comes right here underneath the boobies. It kind of just lays flat. So I opted out for a size extra small. What I'm starting to notice with Alphalete is even though I'm a true size small in most brands, with Alphalete sports bras, extra small seems to be a little more fitting for me. So I sized it down to the extra small. And even though, like, I'm glad I did, because I feel like this whole piece right here is shifting its way down. Slowly but surely, throughout the day, it'll make its way down. There just might be a little too much side boob for some people to handle. So that's why I think extra small was good, but at the same time, right here, where my actual toddies are hanging out, I feel like they're smushed in a little too much. It gets a little too small right here. So I got a little side boob. All right, I know all boobs are different. As you can see, it has a little bit of a let up. So where I like it, feeling nice and secure, it's a little too loose on the back here. I absolutely love the design. This asymmetrical design is lit, but at the same time, it kind of makes me slightly insecure. Okay, so I'm closing the show with the crop top bra, built-in crop top bra. I've been seeing this style come out a lot lately. It's a very active cropped fashion where you could bring it to the gym or wear it with a pair of jeans. Like, you know me, I will wear them with a pair of jeans. Like I said before, it is a built-in bra. So underneath, this is what it looks like. You have the full-fledged mesh breathable wicking bra with the bra pads, removable bra pads, and then the crop top just kind of lays right over like that. You do have some good cleavage here, but nothing crazy. It's still a bit conservative. Okay, so I did not expect this, but I'm definitely vibing with the crop top over the asymmetrical bra. Even though I love the look of the asymmetrical bra, the crop top's a little more practical for me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have my side boobies trying to make its way out. And I really do appreciate the fact that there are adjustable straps just so we can avoid any mishaps. It's nearly full coverage. I have a smaller torso, so keep that in mind. If you're taller than me, which chances are you probably are, you know, you might have a little more belly showing, but for me, it's almost coming all the way down. Overall, it's very, very comfortable. Moderate support. There's no digging whatsoever. It's not shifting at all. And it kind of makes the girls look pretty decent. It's not over the top where it's like, I can't wear this around my parents. But at the same time, it does a little something something to my small gals. This is an extra small too, so I would personally stick with the extra small. I wouldn't want it to be any bigger because I don't want any slippage of any sort. Whew. Alright guys, so what are your thoughts on the Alphalete Alpha Luxe collection? So me personally, I'm obsessed with the print. I think the material is really luxurious. Okay. Very comfortable. Flattering for the most part. I think the sports bra, the asymmetrical sports bra, was a little bit of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I was looking forward to the most out of any piece. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely stay tuned, hit that subscribe button because there's a ton more fun videos coming up. I actually did another haul of the Alphalete Amplify. Those new colors that just came out, yeah. I gave myself an early Christmas present right there. Also, we have new Gymshark, we have Buff Bunny's new Mad Scientist coming as well. That should be any day now. That I really can't freaking wait for. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.
was never explained what Ego might have done. It doesn't really matter in the end, since the events were presumably erased from the timeline, but it's still annoying. Volume 4, which remember is the second half of Season 3. The main events of the past are about Coyote Sands. This is pretty well covered in that flashback episode. The government sets up a secret base to experiment on Egos, which went until Angel's sister got upset and lost control over weather powers, causing the government employees to panic and shoot every Ego there. But Alice survived and stayed on the site for the rest of her life, afraid that her powers would hurt more people. The antagonist in this volume is a government organization rounding up Egos run by Nathan. What's their deal? It's simple on the surface, but it's complicated by the people involved. Nathan is trying to round up and contain Egos because he thinks they're too dangerous to be allowed to roam free. But he also wants to protect them from harm. He sees putting them in camps as the only way to save lives. You can see why he thinks that, but obviously it's a terrible idea. Meanwhile, Danko works under him, and he's just terrified of Egos and wants them all dead. Finally, Bennett pretends to agree with both of them, but in reality thinks this whole operation is stupid and is trying to sabotage it from the inside. Volume 5. This whole season is organized around Sands. Here are all the mysterious things that happened before the season started and are eventually explained. Samuel was born at Coyote Sands, and his power to cause earthquakes increases the more Egos are near him. His brother Joseph took him and founded a small carnival of Egos where everyone could live in peace, but he kept that information about Samuel's power from him. Rohindra discovered this film his father made explaining Samuel's powers, and he went to the carnival to investigate. He talked with Joseph about what he knew, which Samuel overheard somewhat. Samuel killed Joseph in a rage when he found out his brother had been keeping secrets from him, and then he tracked down Rohindra's demand to see the video. When Rohindra refused and burned the video, Samuel killed him. But later, Samuel regretted this and sent Hero back to save both Rohindra and the film. What was Samuel's plan exactly? Well, for most of the story, he didn't have much of a plan. When he discovered that his power increased when he was around the Egos, he started recruiting as many Egos as possible. Not with any real goal in mind, but just with the vague desire to be more powerful. Mostly so that he could protect himself from all the non-Egos who came. Eventually, his goal grew into creating a permanent home for his carnival, where they could live openly and he could use his power to deter outside threats. But when his old girlfriend Vanessa rejected his offer to live there with him, he turned spiteful and decided to try and kill as many people as possible using Emma's power to lure them in. Now is a good time to explain the compass. The mechanics are a little hazy, but the compass points to large signatures of Ego energy. It works on the same principle as Samuel's power. When large groups of Egos gather together, it creates an energy signature that the compass can point to. That's how people could use the compass to point to the carnival. It was originally designed by Chandra Suresh, but at some point, someone at the carnival, probably Joseph, created more. The carnival is somehow able to pick up and leave supernaturally fast, making it impossible to find without the compass. The particulars of that are never addressed, but presumably there are members of the carnival that let them travel really fast. Finally, let's talk about reborn. The first major question raised is what happened on June 13th? Who bombed the sun? Somewhat unsurprisingly, this was Erica and Renalis, trying to scapegoat Egos and make people hate them. Speaking of, what was Erica's plan? Well, she learned about the solar flares wiping out humanity from Rohindra, and developed a technology that could harness the power of any Ego. She then captured Hero and used his power to open up a portal to the future, after Earth recovered, to build a new civilization with a small number of people of her choosing. Her plan on its own is not evil. What makes it evil is her bigotry towards Egos. She probably could have been open about her plan and asked Egos to help her. But no. Instead, she set up a G-13 bomb to make the public hate Egos, making it easier for her to kidnap them and hid the outcome of the disaster from the public so that she could have absolute control over who got to share in her utopian future. Another bad guy who wants to save humanity by killing everyone. Never seen that before. And the future event we hear about, but don't know exactly how it plays out, is Tommy and Melina saving the world. Angela has visions of them doing it and makes declarations that they'll be ready to do it when the time comes. What we don't find out until the actual event is, one, there are two solar flares, a small one and a bigger one. And the first solar flare is absorbed by Luke and his heat-absorbing powers. Two, they need a conduit to make the powers work together. No event. Okay, that's roughly all the most important plot points of the series. Now let me talk about some questions you might have about individual characters. There are a few characters whose powers can get a little confusing. I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty of how some of these powers work. Starting with Silent. The first season didn't ever really stop to fully explain how he's able to take powers, but later in the show we get a more complete picture. Silent has the ability to understand how things work, which is why he was so good at fixing watches. That ability also extends to people's powers. By opening people's brains, he can look at how they're wired and figure out how to replicate those powers himself. He inherited this power from his biological father, Later in the show, he learns how to do this without killing them with the help of an elf, but he mostly still kills them anyway. Now, maybe you're wondering, how is he able to learn superpowers when the powers are genetic? And, don't think about that so much. Tyler loves killing people. Children, animals, old people, doesn't matter. I just love killing. And there are a few reasons for that. First, he likes collecting powers and making himself stronger. But also, he wants to be the most specialist person on the planet. So killing other heroes has the added bonus of eliminating his competition. That's his main motivation in the first season, but later seasons added the detail that his power makes him bloodthirsty. His dad has the same power. And it's something that he has conflicting feelings towards at the end of Value 5 and Matt Peter Cure. Next, how about all the power absorbers? There were a few of those across the series, and all of them were slightly different. Let's start with Arthur Patrello. He steals powers. If he touches you, he gets his powers and you lose them. Except you don't actually fully lose them. Both Peter and Hero lose their powers to him, and then somehow regain them later. It's not fully fleshed out how they get their powers back, it just kind of happens over time. Well, with Hero, it's partially with the help of Matt Jr., who can boost powers. Peter has the same power absorption power as his dad, except he doesn't have to touch the other person, and the other person still keeps their powers. Which really backs him right into the corner over time, because Peter got ridiculously powerful really fast. Which is probably why they had Arthur take this. After that, Peter can still take powers, but he only keeps one at a time, and he loses access to old power whenever he takes a new one. The last power absorber is Tommy. Oh yeah, his real name is Nathan. You're led to believe his power is teleporting things, but he actually just stole that power from Hero as a baby. He also stole Claire's power from her in the womb, which is why she was able to die in childbirth. Shortly before the series started, he had his memory wiped to prevent him from saving his dad's life, so he didn't know any of this during the show. Now, you might be wondering, if he has Claire's power, why doesn't he ever heal himself during the series? Or maybe you're curious why his power looks and feels different from Hero's. Or why he never steals anybody else's power during the series. The answer to all those questions is, don't think about it. Next, I want to bring up Katana Girl, Miko. Her whole storyline was a little convoluted. So, Miko doesn't actually have powers. She's not even a real person. Her father, creator, Hachiro Otomo, has the power to put things in and take things out of video games. He programmed her, and then brought her into the real world. Otomo does have a real daughter named Miko, but she was injured in some unspecified accident and saved by Renaults. Renaults forced Otomo to work for them in exchange for keeping her alive. But when he figured out the plans, he brought the Time Girl to life to fight against them. Next, let's go over, let's call them Allie Larder's characters. So, Nikki has a multiple personality named Jessica, who has schizophrenia. Jessica was the name of Nikki's sister, who her abusive father accidentally killed, and that she repressed all memory of. Jessica's purpose is to protect Nikki from harm by any means necessary. Usually that involves killing anyone who threatens her. Oh, that kills people! But it also involves framing to yell for murder because she thought he wasn't a good enough father to like her. Nikki can only use her powers as Jessica. But since superpowers are physical and genetic, we can safely infer that Nikki could have theoretically used her super strength as herself. And this limitation on her power is psychological. Then in Volume 3, after Nikki dies, we're introduced to Tracy, who looks just like Nikki because she's also played by Allie Larder, but she has ice and water powers. It's revealed that Nikki was a member of a set of triplets, who were taken by the company as babies and injected with that superpower serum. There's apparently a third triplet named Barbara, but she's never seen or referenced beyond this. This whole plot point isn't really worth analyzing too hard, because it's obviously all just a thinly veiled justification to bring Allie Larder back after killing off Nikki. And the last power set I want to touch on is Hero. Specifically, I want to talk about
Because Allie Larder was good in the show. So
there aren't a lot of concrete time travel rules the story follows. It more or less follows the conventional time travel that you see in comic books and children's media, where the time traveler can change anything they want in the past, resulting in a changed future. It's possible to change a lot by messing around in the past, which is why Hero was always talking about the butterfly effect. But generally, unless it's undoing events that led to one of the nightmare future scenarios, time travel usually only has small and specific changes in the timeline. There is one weird time travel scenario that comes up though. In Volume 2, Peter travels to the future with his girlfriend Caitlin, where they get separated, and then Peter accidentally comes back to the present, stranding her there. And then Peter basically completely forgets about her. She's never mentioned again. But I bring this up because Peter and the others changed the future, erasing the timeline that Caitlin was stranded in. So did she just cease to exist? According to Erica in Reborn, public that existence, and nobody seems to notice or care. Side note, this show as a whole has a real problem with bridging women. There are a concerning number of female love interests who die, and then their boyfriends cry, and then they're never mentioned again. Moving on, now I want to go over one of the bigger through lines of the show, the company, Climate Tech. We get a slow drip of information about it during the first few seasons, so I want to put everything we know about it in chronological order. We begin in Coyote Sands, where a bunch of heroes meet and witness the horrors of the experimentation unit. They band together under the goal of protecting Evos from those who would harm them. Later, others join them, and the group credits 12 people: Angela Petrelli, Arthur Petrelli, Linderman, Charles DeVoe, which is that old guy who was taking care of in Volume 1, Bob Bishop, Adam Monroe, who had been doing his own thing for centuries before joining up with them, Maury Parkman, Victoria Pratt, and these four, who I never really talked about in the show. The first thing they did was wipe out all record of Coyote Sands and any government knowledge of those. It's implied that they had somebody working for them who could erase memories, which is how they made sure the government no longer knew Evos existed. They then founded the company, using Sparta's paper as a front, with the goal of keeping that secret. They hired agents, some with powers and some without. You know, the whole one of us for the thing, to monitor news. From there, they do one of a few things. They might just keep tabs on them. They might recruit them. They might capture them, study them, memory wipe them, and then release them. Or if the ego is especially dangerous, they might imprison or kill them. Their philosophy was a sort of the ends justify the means situation, where they didn't mind if some egos got hurt as long as the group as a whole stayed secret and safe. Alongside all this, they developed an experimental serum that could give people powers, and to go with the Shanti virus. That said, the company's founders weren't always on the same page. At some point, Adam Monroe tried to use the Shanti virus to wipe out humanity, and some of the founders agreed with it. After defeating Adam, the group fractured a bit, and some of them walked away entirely. This event was also the catalyst for Linderman to decide that he needed to pull up New York. During the series, different people ran things. Linderman in Volume 1, Bob Bishop in Volume 2, and Angelo Petrelli in Volume 3. But their influence waned and fizzled out over time. Once terror really rose the world, it dissolved completely. Its purpose no longer relevant. We're almost done. I just want to address a few more miscellaneous details. Like, what's the deal with the eclipse? It's the show's logo, and it's used in so much of the show's imagery, but it's not clear what it has to do with anything. In some ways, it's implied that the eclipse gives people powers. In the pilot episode, all the major characters look up at the eclipse, and a bunch of them start manifesting power at right angle. This is explicitly brought up in Matt Meaning in Volume 4. Started dreaming. Just like it could be sad. Except that can't be true, because several characters, like Claire, manifested their powers long before the eclipse. And maybe you could say that many eclipses happen over the years and awaken new people each time, but there are still several characters who clearly manifested for the first time in between eclipses. Ultimately, the show never really gets into why or how any of this works. It just implies that eclipses affect people with power somehow. And there's no attempt at explaining how the sun and moon interact with the genetic ability, or why the eclipse in Volume 3 took away powers instead of giving them. It just happens. Next, let me go over that symbol and why it shows up everywhere. Put simply, it's Tensei's logo. Pretty much any place where it shows up can be tied back to him in some way. It's on his sword, and on some stuff Hiro owns because he was a huge Tensei fanboy. Occasionally, it'll appear somewhere that doesn't make a whole lot of logical sense, probably because the writers think it's cool. Jessica has this tattoo of it that only shows up on her, not on Lisa. We don't know how this happened, but since Adam Monroe was running the company when the game gave him powers, it's safe to assume he put it there somehow. As for what it actually means, Kanji character for great talent and godsend, which is a cute way of describing superpowers. It's also made to look like capture-stranded DNA, as in genetic superpowers. If you've spent any time reading about the show online, you may be confused as to why Noah Bennett is sometimes called HRG. He's never called this in the show, but it became a sort of semi-official nickname used by fans and promotional materials. It took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that HRG stands for horn-rimmed glasses, because he's always wearing them, and the characters who don't know his name sometimes call him the guy with the horn-rimmed glasses. And the last question I'll talk about is, who is Tommy and Alina's father? Claire is their mother, but we're never told who their biological father was. This is something that's never explained in the show, but it's teased at the very end of the last episode of War, as a potential plot thread to continue the story in case the show got renewed again. It's a message from her father. Maybe she's coming back for you. But the show wasn't renewed, and this never gets resolved.
Yep.
As if there was any those are all the answers I have for you. I've more or less exhausted my knowledge of the lore of the show. But there's one more thing that I have to bring up. So, part of my purpose in making these videos is to organize all the information we have about a piece of media into one place, so that we, the audience, can make sense of what the story has told us. That way, we rest assured we didn't forget about or miss out on any important explanations. But sometimes there are details where the story just doesn't give you an explanation. Heroes can be a really frustrating show to watch because it will have these incredibly detailed mystery plot lines where it builds up a question and resolves it with a big, awesome reveal that seamlessly integrates into the story at large. And other times it just drops in some new plot element and goes, whatever, this is a thing now. So let me list off some of those plot elements that are never addressed or explained to reassure you that no, you didn't miss something important. This thing just kind of happens for no explicable reason just because. Like Hero's brainstorm. Why did his powers give him cancer when that never happened to
Yeah, but
anyone
ISO is not
just
easily
because?
stopped.
Well, there was that part of the time who had the same powers who also got sick and died, so maybe this is just a time travel thing. Why did he use power go from absorbing every power to just one power at a time after touching his dad? Just because. How are Tommy and Melina's powers specifically able to stop the solar flare when they combine, and violating a human conduit? Just because. Why does the Eclipse grant powers but also take powers away? Just because. Why does Tyler go into Matt's mind after Matt listens to his memory? Just because. Then there are the drop plot lines. Stuff that was introduced and then went nowhere. I mentioned a few already, like the future image of Ango playing Hero, but there are plenty more. Like, remember when Siler/Nathan remembers that he was responsible for killing his girlfriend, and when he tells the girl's mom she must have a hit on him? Yeah, that never gets followed up on. No hint as to why this woman did that. Or how about Luke? Remember him? That was Zachary Levi's character. Luke, Siler's maybe half-brother, who hung around him for a couple episodes of Volume 4 while he was looking for his dad. One of the top autofill searches for this show is Siler kills Luke. Because apparently, people were wondering where this character went, and wondered, did Siler kill him in a scene like this? But nope, Siler just tells him to go away, and then he never shows up again. How about Matt being able to see the future, and his visions of Mushu after his death? That never happens again after Volume 4. And of course, there's Caitlin, who got stranded in the future and then got a race, and no one ever mentioned her again. Yeesh. This video is starting to get as messy as the actual show. I wish there was an easier way to organize all this information about the story, or lack of information. But that's not so easy to do. There isn't really a through line that connects the whole series. Each season is really treated as its own thing. And each season seems to actively push aside things that happened in previous seasons, in hopes that the audience will forget about it. Sure, technically I didn't find any serious continuity problems, but that doesn't mean the end result is perfect. The writers were just doing whatever they felt like doing to keep the show going. I'm not going to try my best, but I'm starting to think that when it comes to 2000 serialized cable shows, trying to find a coherent flow for the story is an impossible Sisyphean nightmare. But I'm glad that I at least tried, and that I wasted my time so that you didn't have to. Are you sure about that?
So it's book your next hotel. If you don't book it, then
So mystery store.
sweet. Vacation over Company, love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Introducing the new Febreze Blood Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent Febreze Blood, including more successful treatment options and a boost factor for extra scent. New Febreze Blood Scent Booster.
This is gonna sound odd, but
It's a fucking unicorn.
Fucking
also like
unicorn.
minutes ago.
That's rare. You can earn your degree affordably with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses.
We're a bicycle company, but we try to utilize technology in any way we can to keep us competitive. Gemini and Motion helps us clean the data, find data much faster. It's like having a superpower. Now that I've laid out all the answers I could find, it's time to judge whether finding those answers was even worth doing. Is Heroes a good mystery box show? If you're the kind of person who loves watching complicated mystery narratives and piecing together lots of different plot lines, will you enjoy watching the show? If you're new here and you don't know what a Basically, extensive mystery content to make sure that solving it is fun and engaging for the audience. Let's see how many of the heroes manage to pull off. First, does the show start with a big question to get the audience hooked? Well, the first episode mainly introduces a bunch of smaller mysteries. As the main characters discover their powers, they run into things they don't understand, like the specific nature of their powers or the company stalking them. But it's really the fifth episode where the big mystery is introduced. The bomb that blows up New York City in the future. Save the simulator, save the world. That's the big question for season 1. And of course, there are lots of mysteries scattered around. What happened to Mahunder's father? What does Noah Bennett know about all this? Who is this Tyler guy and why is he killing people? All these plot points gradually become connected by the end of the season, leading to a solid season finale that definitively ties them all together. Now, does the show let the audience know that the plot is comprised of mysteries with the promise that they'll be explained later? A little, but not really. Yeah, Heroes has mysteries in it, but the mysteries aren't always front and center. For every plot point that's used for intrigue, there's another that just kind of shows up and is just there. Like, a true mystery box show would build mystique around where these powers came from. Why did these people get power? And why did they show up now? There has to be a reason. Let's give you a bunch of little clues every time to answer that. But a few episodes in, Heroes just goes, oh, it's genetic, they're born with it, that's all. Half the story is treated like it's mysterious and you should be curious, and the other half just acts like this is a dumb sci-fi show, just roll with it. And it can be hard to tell which is which. That kind of puts a damper on anyone who wants to solve the plot like a puzzle.
What is everything forever here? For a reason. I just don't worry about this whole thing and just enjoy yourself.
This show is plenty long. There are lots of seasons, probably too many. But there isn't enough mystery to fill all of it. The first season is a really great contained mystery plot, while still leaving a few threads to continue in later seasons. But none of the seasons that came after use mystery in the same way. Each season would introduce maybe one or two big questions that built some intrigue at the beginning, but those questions tended to get answered partway through. Each season had less and less mystery as the show went on, and there's not a big overarching plotline that ties the whole show together. Everything that happens in the show is diegetic at least. It's always clear that these events are really happening and that they
Avengers Assemble!
really, I wouldn't say Heroes even has them. It's more like each season went, okay, maybe we can end here, or we can find more stuff that these characters do. It's up to the network if they want more. And obviously, there's no way that what we got was planned from the beginning. The writers made no attempt to hide the fact that they were just making up whatever new stuff would happen each season. At the very least, though, I can't complain about the characters. The writers make it trying to solve it because the answers had a direct impact on their lives. To wrap up, I want to wrap this back around to the question I brought up at the beginning. Does the show deserve its reputation that season 1 was good, but the writers tried to mess everything up and kill the way worse than the first one? But I have to disagree with the writers' strike being
What's up, my sexy witches? I know, I'm well aware that Halloween is still 2 weeks out, but I'm a basic witch when it comes to Halloween, and you can't tear me away from it. And it's especially fitting for today's video because we are talking the one, the only, Buff Bunny Mad Scientist collection. I am so excited for this collection. I don't think you guys actually understand the extent of it. If you guys have been following me for a while and you keep up with my Instagram stories, you would know Halloween is just, it's something magical for me and I am obsessed. So when I saw Buff Bunny coming out with the Mad Scientist collection, it had my name written all over it. A huge thank you to Buff Bunny for sending these pieces out my way. I'm also very excited to announce that I officially have a support link with Buff Bunny. So I'll have every individual piece you see today linked down below. along with my support link. So thank you so much if you choose to use it. So if you do support me, thank you so much. Always feel free to message me or let me know so I can personally thank you. Buff Bunny, Mad Scientist, it's Halloween meets science meets fitness. Okay, we have some spooky things to dip into now, so let's get serious. Here we go. Okay guys, so let's start with what I find to be one of the most eye-catching designs of them all, for crying out loud. So we have the Evolve legging with the Evolve sports bra. This is in their Disturbia Reptilia print. So they got that reptile print coming at you, nice and scaly. I have to say, this purple color is so insanely gorgeous because it's such a rich, deep Halloween purple. So these high-waisted leggings, I have to say, the second I put them on, I felt like they were a little bit on the thicky side, a little bit thick. I feel like they're slightly insulating, in fact, something you would want to wear on Halloween night when you're going trick-or-treating. Seriously. I do feel like there's not a ton of stretch in them, so keep that in mind. The only real seam you have is around the band and down the glutes. There's no side seams, no crazy seams going everywhere. It is very super squat proof on me, I would imagine. I mean, look at that print. That alone is gonna block anything. Really great length. Again, just a little bit of a thicker material. Overall, a moderate compression. I would say you could totally stick to your true size. My true size small is perfect, but if you're in between sizes, I would probably suggest sizing up in these just because they don't have a ton of stretch. The Evolve sports bra is so flattering because I just freaking love a high neck. I think it's very sexy and sophisticated. The backing of this sports bra is where it's at though. It's looking like a dang pentagram up in here. You have the center emblem and a bunch of strappy action. It is not adjustable. You do have removable bra pads, but I do want to make mention this band down here does not have an elastic band, so you don't have that extra support. It's still a moderate type of support. I do feel like if you're in between sizes, definitely size up in the sports bra because I could feel a slight little bit of tightness right around here. Nothing crazy, not enough for me to want to size up, but if you are in between sizes, I might just suggest sizing up in this entire set. Okay guys, so this is where it gets tricky. This legging is the same legging that you just saw, the Evolve legging. You still have the Evolve sports bra, but this is in the Venom Nucleus print, which I just love it. But what's nuts is the fact that it fits me entirely different. So whereas the ones you just saw had a little slight bit of restriction, these are very stretchy. These leggings are ultra stretchy on me. This is the print I would opt out for. If you're looking for stretch, you want ultra movement, this might be the print for you. I wouldn't suggest sizing up or down. I think it's super true to size in this print. The Evolve leggings are super textured. You can feel it. They're not slippery. They don't have that shine to it. To me, they're very much matte and textured. And to match, I have the same exact Evolve sports bra as before. Again, this one fits a little bit better on me than the other one. This print, I'm definitely favoring, even though I really love that bright purple color. This Nucleus print just seems to fit me a little more relaxed in the places that I like it to feel relaxed. Okay guys, so I actually have two pairs of the Luna leggings. We have the Frankie color, which is almost a lime green, and you have the Onyx black. These right off the bat have more of that silky, slippery kind of feel. You can even see in certain lighting, they have a little bit of a shine to them, especially the black. I feel like you could really see that shine. But what's great is they're not slipping down. There's no gaping, nothing weird going on when I do squat in these. I definitely feel yogi style vibes going on here because the stretch is really insane and the softness is there. This legging comes equipped with two side pockets and a little hidden band pocket on the inside. The black leggings were completely squat proof on me. This, I believe this is the lightest legging that I have in this haul. It was about 95% squat proof, I would give it. Not a full 100, but good enough. So these are moderately compressive. And what I love about the Luna leggings is this is more of a solid piece that you can mix and match for my gals who maybe don't want any crazy prints. You do plan on going to the gym, you don't want to make a scene, you don't want eyeballs looking at you. That's fine. We got some solid colors. I really love the variety in this collection. We also have some solid crop top tanks launching. This is their Aurora V3 crop top in the Frankie color. So, okay, the thing that stood out to me, even though this is super straightforward, like super straightforward, same exact material as the leggings, the thing that I really find cool is the Buff Bunny logo. It's a 3D gripped B logo, and it's pretty large actually. So I feel like that's where your eye goes when you look at this. Very, very much wicking. This isn't a bra crop, so there's no built-in bra paddings or anything, no extra lining inside of it. It is pretty much what it is. It's a flat-lying piece. Okay, so we have the Loch Ness leggings and the Transcend sports bra in the color Onyx Black Multi. This was actually the first set that I saw them talk about. Right off the bat, first and foremost, this is the stretchiest out of them all, without a doubt. There's Lycra in this fish. Very, very much wicking. It's stretchier than the Frankie legging that you just saw. I can't help but notice how unique this is. It's a solid black legging with colorful seams. There's no other brand I've ever seen come out with anything like this, or this collection in general, but dang, like this caught my eye when I first saw it. I know they have ones coming out in just plain white seams. That's cool and all, but the different colors is what caught my eye. I feel like this is something taboo right here. You're always trying to hide the seams, right? Everyone's trying to keep it on the low. But Buff Bunny went ahead and said, no, F that. I'm gonna go ahead and shove these seams in your face. But for this, it works. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'll emphasize them shiz. So yeah, you got that lime yellow, hot pink, but the sports bra's a little more unique because they added in a third color. You got this medium rich royal blue lining the bottom of the sports bra. So this is overall one of those shiny kinds of sets too, I would say. But it is fully squat proof on me. I also want to make mention that with underwear, I didn't experience camel toe going on in these leggings, and I really appreciate the no front seam thing. I love that they evolved away from that over time. The Transcend sports bra is something else though. If you check out that backing, there's so much going on. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. You got that giant hole in the back, but you also have side strappy action, so it's a little bit sexy, spunky, a little sporty looking. You even have the removable bra pads in here. This piece lying down is not an elastic band. I always want to make mention of that because some gals actually depend on having that extra thick elastic band underneath their toddies if they're blessed to have giant toddies, unlike myself. As far as sizing goes, I would say it's very true to size, but if you're in between sizes, probably size down. There's a ton, and I mean a ton, of stretch going on. How about these sexy hot mommies right here? We have the Rebel shorts and the Aurora V2, not V3, V2 crop top, both in the leopard print. So we have a beautiful red and a beautiful black leopard print, both shiny and chic. So this is the V2 and this is the V3. What's the difference? V3 definitely has a lot more shine. You also have the print on here. I actually think I prefer the print a little bit more. What about you? These shorts are a little bit on the thin side, probably a lower to moderate type of compression. I did notice some roll up when I did some squat and jumping. So anything intense, you can expect a little bit of roll up. Overall, I do feel like they're very flattering on the tushy part. In fact, I think a lot of these leggings are. I think the seams are placed in just the right spots to emphasize the glutes and not shrink them down. They are a 4-inch inseam, so they're right in between. They're not booty shorts, they're not biker. They just got that little middle ground area going on. A little bit of stretch, nothing too insane. It's very, very comfortable. You can definitely squat and be ultra comfortable in these. Totally squat proof, definitely gym friendly. The fabric is meant to wick. You can feel that ultra wicking factor. And it's thin enough where I feel like it would still provide enough breathability for you. Okay, so they're rolling out with some bodysuits. This is their Sculpture bodysuit in white. They're also coming out with a black one, and I really kind of wish I got that one too. The bodysuit itself is nylon and spandex. There's a lot of stretch, but to me it almost feels like it's made out of mesh, like it's 100% mesh. It's extremely breathable, it's unbelievable. So it's pretty much transparent, like you can see right through it. The only thickness that you have on here is this carpet raised 3D skeleton design on the front. I didn't wear a bra with this, but luckily for me, this carpet kind of concealed my nips a bit. So keep that in mind. You might want to wear a bralette under this, a white one. You have a full zip that ends at the lower back. I think this would be really great as a Halloween costume, honestly. I wore these with tights and they look really stinking cute. If you got the black one with black tights, now that would look even better than my white one. It's a bikini style and there was no digging or anything weird. I just think it's a really cute, flattering, stretchy, comfortable bodysuit. These are very hard to find in the comfort department. For me, I feel like there's always a ride up involved, right where you don't want to ride up, but these were very, very comfortable. They're also releasing full length tank tops. This is the Breeze tank top in Onyx Black. I definitely suggest wearing something under this tank top because there's a bunch of line breakup that you can see through, hence why it's breathable. I love the backing though, that's where it got me. You actually have a draped back keyhole design that twists at the lower back. It's really flattering to throw over a gym set because it's ultra breathability. But yeah, you should be good with your true size. It is very, very, very silky soft. It's one of the softest, silky soft tank tops I've ever felt in my life. Okay, last but not least, I don't know if I saved the best for last, but yeah, I think I saved the best for last. This moto jacket, this is badassness. October means staple black pieces, and that does in fact include a staple leather black jacket, thank you very much. What's super unique about this jacket is it's vegan leather first and foremost. You also have a ton of mesh paneling throughout here, so it's extremely breathable even as a leather jacket, because we all know leather is not breathable. The paneling runs all the way down the armpit, thank goodness, all the way down the arm. You also have panel breakup on the actual tops of the arm. My whole life, I struggled with finding a leather jacket that fit me right. They would either be cropped leather jackets, which, hello, I can't really wear when it's cold out, or way too long where it's like, okay, what is this, the Matrix? Like, what's going on now? But this full length moto jacket was made for me, I believe. That's just what I believe. I saw they're coming out with another version of this, more of a vampire style, which I kind of wish I had that one too, but I wanted the classic moto jacket that could wear all year round. I just think it's a stunning piece. You have the zippered pockets and you also even have the raised Buff Bunny logo on the neck. It's a raised Buff Bunny logo in the leather. So no prints, nothing embroidered. It looks like it's just stamped into the jacket really casually. All right guys, so what are we thinking about the Buff Bunny Mad Scientist collection? I think that this is an extremely innovative type of collection I've never seen before. It spoke to my soul. Really great job to Buff Bunny on this launch. Everything was very, very flattering, comfortable, and cute as hell. Thank you so much to Buff Bunny for also sending this out, and a huge thank you to you if you do shop through my link. I really appreciate it. It helps to support this channel. If you do, please DM me. Like, I'm really mean it. I want to have a conversation with you about it. Hopefully we'll be having a lot more unreleased Buff Bunny videos to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Some people call this the ultimate Marvel animated universe. Wow. I call it the messiness. You're going to agree with that name soon. When discussing this topic before, I actually had my friend Jacob create these cool collages of all the different universes, so I had a quick and easy visual to distinguish them. Since then, they've been floating around a lot on the internet representing the different eras of Marvel cartoons, so if you see them, just remember where they came from. So, the early Messiverse had some extremely light ties back to the previous run of the shows, including this flashback sequence that depicts the Avengers Assemble cast in their Earth's Mightiest Heroes character designs as a sort of Lincoln nod. Don't let this fool you. It's just a fun Easter egg for fans, and as far as I can tell, the continuity in these are completely incompatible. Power Man and Iron Fist are adults instead of Peter Parker's age in high school. The Avengers meet Black Panther for the first time in Assemble.
I am the Black Panther. This belongs to me. I have traveled many times across the earth, partner, but I have never been to Wakanda.
Despite him being a teammate in the other show, Hope Van Dyne becomes the Wasp and joins the team in Assemble, but there's no way Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne had a fully grown adult daughter in Earth's Mightiest Heroes and just never mentioned her. These two shows just don't click in any way that makes sense. It's like Spider-Man Unlimited playing that song that was souped up, or doing a recreation of a few Spider-Man the Animated Series scenes before developing the story in a completely new direction. It's just for fun. It doesn't mean we have to move heaven and earth to make these very disparate versions of the same franchise fit together. Actually, you know what it reminds me of? I did take off my mask once for the original Teen Titans. Titans, listen up. This is what I look like without my mask. I won't let that happen again. For the most part, continuity across these shows starts out pretty fun. Everyone's got a consistent voice actor and character design that appears in multiple series. The Incredible Hulk is introduced as a savage brute in Spider-Man, but after a few appearances, he becomes more intelligent. Sort of this universe's equivalent to the Green Scar personality, where he's not as smart as Bruce Banner, but he's still intelligent and quite moody. This opens him up to become the main character of his own show, Hulk and the Agents of Smash, as well as appearing weekly as a main character in Avengers Assemble. Spider-Man then appears on Hulk's show various times across the two seasons.
I'm the Collector. I've researched this planet to learn which heroes to collect.
He and Hulk are kidnapped by the Collector and forced to sabotage that guy's ship to save the world and all the other superheroes. Then Spidey helps the Hulk team when Doc Ock from his own show sends a symbiote after them. I've isolated the deadliest aspects of Spider-Man's DNA. Distilled aggression, pure venom. Imagine one clad in living armor that imbues your soldiers with Spider-Man's powers. In this continuity, Venom is a bioweapon produced in a lab by Dr. Octopus, not an alien. This is consistent across at least two of these shows.
Definitely some kind of blobby alien. Probably hits a ride on a meteor.
If only. Picture a blob of murderous goo that can possess anyone it touches. No fun. Long, awful story. It was kind of created from my blood. This is definitely not your daddy's Venom.
Oh well, too late now. It's been established.
The Hulk encounters the Collector again in his Christmas special that I covered back in December, and they use a magic space MacGuffin to show him the error of his selfish ways, and he stops his conquest and reforms.
I see my truth now. I was being real. I wanted you all for myself.
Back over in Spidey's show, the Collector's evil brother, the Grandmaster, kidnaps all of New York for a contest of villains versus heroes. Spidey recognizes that ship and the Collector from the other show.
Into the Collectors. Yeah, this is all very familiar. In an I never wanted to be here again kind of way. The entire population of New York is held prisoner on the Grandmaster's ship. We just took out the Grandmaster's communications array.
How can you possibly know that?
I sort of helped blow up his brother's ship once.
And Collector is portrayed as the good guy here, that is reluctant to use the Earth's heroes for FGC shenanigans with his tryhard brother. These characterizations and events are very consistent through these story arcs, and it works pretty seamlessly across both shows. During this contest of champions, characters from the other two shows are teleported in, and we get continuity nods like Red Hulk recognizing some of the villains that the Grandmaster uses for the contest. And Hulk and Spider-Man both have crossovers with Avengers Assemble. Spidey shows up there multiple times and even talks about stuff from his own series, like his team and working with Nick Fury.
Okay, not for nothing, but I come from a team of heroes and Nova, who are all teenagers, so I know a thing or three about infighting.
He even does his hilarious monkey sound effect.
Destroy.
Iron Fist from Ultimate Spider-Man appears in Assemble during the Secret Wars story arc, and the teams from both shows have fought Dracula, voiced by Glaber. Red Hulk from Agents of Smash is a recurring character in Assemble as well. There's a multi-episode arc where a douchebag politician who hates the Hulk is put in charge of the Avengers by the government, and decides to replace him with the Red Hulk instead because of his military background. And he has the same voice, same personality, and same character design from Agents of Smash. Hulk, however, puts on different pants depending on if he's with the Hulk team or the Avengers. He's got a little A on his pants, or a little H on his belt. And in the Hulk series, everyone's individual teeth are outlined for some reason. It's kind of annoying to look at. The Avengers Assemble team are also constantly showing up in Spider-Man with the same designs and voice actors and personalities too. Spidey joins the Avengers as an official member for a two-part episode, which is the third story arc in his show where he has a Freaky Friday body switch with someone else.
Lots of ideas, kids. They also share the same long-haired Doctor Strange design across all three shows, inspired by his look in the Ultimate Comics. So you may be asking, where did the problem start? This all seems really consistent and interconnected in a way that doesn't contradict anything so far. It all fits rather well, aside from the key outlines. Everything lines up. Well, the answer is 5 spacefaring, pop music loving rebels. The Guardians of the Galaxy throw a wrench into everything, and it never gets better after this. The MCU decided to use the 2008 roster of the team as a bridge into the cosmic side of Marvel, and during the development of their live-action debut, the Guardians appeared a bunch of times across these various animated shows as a way to introduce them to kids at home like myself. First time I ever saw or heard of the Guardians was the Lego Marvel balloon tossing them in there at the last minute. Between that and their short appearance in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I think they were really under the impression that Rocket was supposed to be British until the movies didn't go for that. I believe with the Guardians. Beat the Star-Lord. Respect him. I also think it speaks a lot to the way Star-Lord's character has changed, that he could have had a voice and cadence identical to Master Chief, and it was actually fitting back then. We're in a galactic peacekeeping force. We work together to keep the known galaxy stable.
Feels like we came out to these guns in the end.
We intervene and deal with the
Christian
situation, whatever it may be.
These pre-movie versions of Guardians were produced much earlier on than the movie was because of the production cycle of these shows, so they're decidedly more influenced by their comic counterparts than the James Gunn version. Drax isn't really treated like the big dumb guy on the team. Groot's powers of growth are pretty different, and Star-Lord is a much more serious and respectable leader, not Andy from Parks and Rec in an off-brand Han Solo costume. And Groot looks totally insane. Just so I can keep you following along, going in the release order of the episodes, and I'll even put the dates on screen. This is how these shows came out at the time, so it'll be like we're going through it as a kid watching these shows on TV with Glee. Hey, who you calling a raccoon? So Proto-Guardians first showed up in Ultimate Spider-Man Season 2 with Billy West voicing Rocket, a story where they established that Spidey's terrible friend Nova used to be a member of the Guardians.
There was a time my other team fought the Skrulls in the Andromeda Galaxy. One time me and the Guardians of the Galaxy were faced with the... We know what lunch is? Hey, you know I actually used to live in outer space?
Oh! This same version of the Guardians returned in Avengers Assemble with Seth Green as Rocket.
Holy mascot again. Please.
And the Avengers act like they've possibly met these guys before, while they go on an adventure to fight Galactus.
My spire's a mascot. The Guardians of the Galaxy. But then, Star-Lord, what's happening here?
Finally, they're featured twice in Hulk series a year later, again with Seth Green as Rocket in both of these episodes.
Hey, stop calling me a raccoon. I'm an alien that just happens to look exactly like
No,
a
you're
raccoon.
right. These two Hulk appearances aired out of order, with the second crossover airing a month before the first one, and then even mentioning the Christmas special that hadn't released yet.
We bought the collector, remember? That Christmas dinner, crummy diner in the desert.
The second Hulk episode at least updates their ship to look more like the Milano from the movies, so that's neat. The previous ship was just some kind of nondescript rocket tube thing that's not very memorable. In all of these appearances, someone runs down the roster of the team and introduces them individually in the sort of way to cement them in the minds of kids who are going to see the movie versions.
From Thor to the most ancient warrior of the universe. Imagine
I won't fault the creators of these shows for going for a more traditional comic-themed approach for their looks and personalities. An episode of these shows is a really long production cycle, and these scripts were written years in advance of the episode being released. So they couldn't copy the movie version yet because that was still early on in development around the same time. Now, we're still in the moment. We just went through all these appearances, a lot of consistency in their designs and characterization. Even if Rocket's voice wasn't really set in stone yet, only 2 months later, they showed up in Avengers Assemble again. Of course.
Really?
As the movie version.
discuss this, Rocket. I give the order.
As their movie versions, with a completely different voice cast and Star-Lord's personality changed to match the Chris Pratt performance. The Guardians are here along with a lot of other characters trying to take the Infinity Stones from Black only one with the mental fortitude to resist the temptation to use them. These are the
Movie Synergy.
Guardians, and Rocket is now voiced by Trevor Duvall to sound more like Bradley Cooper's interpretation. They once again, however, talk about the Avengers with a familiarity like they've met before, so this doesn't remove their previous and canonical canon. I think at this period it was sort of safe to assume that they're the same Guardians, but wearing different clothes, acting a little differently, and their voices changed. Maybe Star-Lord decided to dress more casual and lighten up a bit. It happens. Characters change.
Yeah. Guardians, you and Red get all those other ships out of here.
These updated Guardians appear in Hulk's series finale too, which is a big crossover episode that prominently features Grey Fell Spider. And at the end, they go back to the diner again. Starting it. What do you have?
It's Star-Lord, and trust me, the chili burgers are worth crossing the galaxy for.
Yeah, stick him with the tuna then. And Spider-Man acts like he's never met Star-Lord before. Maybe he's just so different now.
Alphalete Amplify. There is not many leggings in the world that I would spend all of my life savings on. These made the cut though. If you're watching this and you've already tried the Alphalete Amplify, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. They just recently came out with a ton of gorgeous fall colors in this.
Give it some time. There ain't no one tougher than Drax and Gamora.
And everyone else is back to their old voices. But in September 2015, 2 months later, they finally got their own full solo series as the Synergy Guardians. It's one thing if they were one way and then changed, but the back and forth and subtly retconning previous episodes is crazy. I guess by the time they started working on their Synergy Guardians, the old Proto Guardians had projects that were too far in development to change them around or canceled. And I can just imagine a kid watching Disney XD and being really weirded out by the way these characters are implemented, and them having their own series is only going to make it worse, because from here on out, some of the only things we established already about this particular Marvel universe have to get undone to fit this new MCU-ified take. Alright, so if you watch this Guardians show, all through the first season they imply, or sometimes outright confirm, that the events of the first live-action movie happened as a precursor to this series.
It is Ronan the Accuser's universal weapon.
Alright. Pretty much all that was left to run after we got through with him.
The sequels don't count because Star-Lord is the Prince of Sparta instead of the son of Ego. But at the very least, the first movie is canon to this series, which completely undoes everything we saw about the Collector and Grandmaster from Hulk and Spider-Man, leading to a new MCU-inspired version of them appearing. Weirdly, they swear that they killed Ronan the Accuser before their show even started.
Sure, Ronan has no wrecked the Drax the Destroyer.
Alphalete Amplify. There is not many leggings in the world that I would spend all of my life savings on. These made the cut though. If you're watching this and you've already tried the Alphalete Amplify, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. They just recently came out with a ton of gorgeous fall colors in this collection, and you just know that I had to get them. I wasn't planning on doing a video on the new colors, but a lot of you guys requested them. Plus, since I did get really light colors in the bunch, I figured it'd be a really good opportunity to test the squat proofness. Real quick before we get into this video, just want to cover a couple things. I know I'm gonna get questions on this bad boy shacket that I got from Amazon, Ultra Fall Vibes. You guys really loved when I did a story on Instagram for this jacket. I'll have it linked down below. It is a shacket, so it's a shirt or a jacket, whatever you want it to be, really. You can totally size down in this jacket. It's made to look a little bit baggier, perfect for layering because it's on the thinner side. I got the smallest size they got, small, okay? I couldn't size down anymore, but I really like it. I like the extra room and I like that casual look. Also, really quickly, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Just CBD. So this month, they rolled out with their limited edition jack-o'-lantern gummies. This baby's a 1,000 milligram jar. This is for my scary movie, chilly nights, wanna lounge around and hang out. You have a nice variety of flavors in this jar. You have orange, lemon, and wild cherry. They taste just like regular gummies, but they're really cute because they're in jack-o'-lantern form. So definitely check out the link in the description box, and you can use my code Ashley to save 20% off of your entire order. So thank you again to Just CBD for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Okay, back to the Amplify. If you are unfamiliar with this collection, it is without a doubt Alphalete's best line that they offer. It is completely seamless. They have a sensational scrunch butt like no other. And if you know me, I favor the scrunch butts as long as they're natural looking and done right. And for Alphalete, I really do think they found the secret recipe to making super natural, ultra flattering scrunch bum leggings. They did the dang thing real good. What's really cool is they actually advertise these leggings as being made from Italian yarn, which makes them so ultra soft. They just do the job. They're very breathable, they're super lightweight, very thin actually. They look like it's painted on your body. I can go on and on about how much I freaking love these leggings. Everything you see is in a size small. So I got 4 different colors. I had to grab that copper color. It actually looks like a golden burgundy color. If you look really up close, there's golden warm tones in the already dark burgundy shade. I also got darkest pine. When I saw this color, I said, do I want to feel and look like a Christmas tree this season coming up? Yes, I do, in fact. We got medium gray as well. I wanted to get a really super neutral color. A big reason is because I wanted to test the squat proof on one of the lightest colors that they offered. I was toying with getting this French blue. I wasn't sure, but Bae talked me into it. I'm not usually a blue kind of gal, I'm not gonna lie. But nevertheless, he talked me into it, and when I got it in person, it looks even prettier than on the site, in my opinion. And I also grabbed, because I have not tried the Amplify jackets, I grabbed the copper, the matching copper color in their zip jacket. Girl, when I tell you that combining the leggings with the jacket, I actually already worked out in this set. I had to, I couldn't waste a minute. It felt so right. I have to say, I really like the way they do their Amplify because there is a marl breakup, but depending on the colors, you don't get the same signature marl breakup on every single legging. For example, the medium gray, hardly noticeable. You would think it's a solid as solid gets kind of print. But then you've got the French blue over here, which has a lot of dark gray breakup. So I'm gonna insert some real close-ups so you can see what you're actually looking at with each piece. You can especially see it with the copper color as well. You see a lot of that darker, almost darkest gray black marl breakup on the leggings. The jacket, the matching jacket, has even darker of a marl breakup than the actual legging. So I feel like that's really important to note in case you're thinking about, which legging should I freaking go with? Okay guys, so I'm gonna start with, I think, my favorite color, copper. Okay, so the jacket's really something else. I wasn't expecting to like it this much. First thing I noticed when putting it on is it does have that high to low look to it. At first I was like, what's this extra bagginess down here? But I realized it's the cut of the actual top. So I kind of like that. It shows a little more tummy here. I do feel like it's very true to size. My size small is working, even though there's a little extra room around here. I don't mind it. I wouldn't really size down because I wouldn't want it more restricting than it really is. It's very much a body fit. Zipped up all the way, not necessarily how I would wear it to the gym. The zipper kind of feels like it's a little bit choking me out, but right around here is my healthy spot. Moving my arms, it's staying put really well. Just picturing me throwing down a slam ball. Seems to hold up pretty well. The stretch is unbelievable. Just like the leggings, the stretch is there. This is just how I like the fit. What's crazy is I'm wearing an Alphalete sports bra under here. My sports bra measurements, what I am in Alphalete, is actually to size down to an extra small. I feel more comfortable in their extra small sports bras, but I would keep the small for the jacket. Keep in mind, if you like more skin tight feeling, especially up here, then maybe size down to an extra small. I think you could totally get away with it because it does have an insane stretch. What I really like is they placed the logo up by the neck, whereas the sports bra I'm wearing, it's right at the bottom here, which is, it's nice so that you don't have the logo right down here and then you pull up and then you got like 3 logos back to back. They spaced it out really nicely. When I worked out in this top, I did feel like I was warming up in it. It does have the sweat wicking properties, but I did feel like, whoa, kind of getting hot in here, and I ended up taking it off. But that's also why I really like a zip. Okay, when I got my hair all cute at the gym, I could just like that, okay? There's no messing up your hair buns and things like that. You just take it off, baby, just take it right off. Also want to note, there's no thumb holes or anything like that Usually a lot of jackets do have them. They don't, not a huge deal, but worth noting. I also want to note that the branding is seamlessly stitched within the jacket and it's not printed. That's very important. I noticed some prints, they don't last too long, especially when you wash your activewear a lot. This baby ain't going anywhere. It's stuck with you forever. There's also no pockets on this jacket at all. So keep that in mind. Not inside, not outside. You're just gonna have to find another way to carry your shiz. All right guys, so wearing the copper color, what's funny is Alpha Lee actually does have some contouring going down the leg. It's so subtle though, you would never even notice it's there. Not a whole ton of tummy control. So if you prefer a ton of tummy control, maybe look elsewhere. This is only a moderate type of compression. I also want to make note that in my last Alpha Lee video, I thought that these leggings were a little bit too long on me. I'm 5'3". By the way, my measurements will be down below for you. All you guys pretty much said that with this material, you can shimmy it up and smooth it out and it works, and you were right, it totally does. Now let's get to the real good shiz. Number one, wearing underwear, I get no camel toe from these, especially with how glovey-dovey fit they are. I do, however, notice that because it's such a smooth look, like your leggings are painted on your body, I do notice that even my seamless underwear, you can kind of see lines through because it's that much of a gloved fit. All right guys, so I had to change location because that lighting was excruciatingly bad. So I needed you guys to be able to see these leggings for what they are in all of their glory. Okay, I'm obsessed with this French blue. I stand corrected with me in blue. I think this is, whoo! Dang, okay, so the lighter colors, you can definitely see the emphasis on the glutes a lot more, dang. So this is what I'm talking about, these amplifies. They're amplifying the glutes. I have yet to find such a natural looking scrunch in a pair of leggings. This is the winner for me. I've worn the amplifies a lot while working out and their scrunch holds up so well. I know a lot of you gals have told me in the past, other brands, the scrunch will snap on you. These are holding up really well for me. Okay, so just put on the darkest pine color. Wow, if that's not a majestic, glowy, dark forest, very beautiful. But what I noticed is that the French blue, believe it or not, it felt like it had more compression in the waistband, and it's not as soft as this darkest pine. This is super brushed soft. This one, I don't know if it's because it had a little more marl breakup, maybe the dye, maybe it's something like that. This is a little more solid tone color, but I don't know. All I know is this one feels a lot more stretchier and softer. It is such a dark, rich green that it almost in certain lighting looks a little black actually, but it is such a gorgeous, unique type of green that I've never seen. Closing out the show with the medium gray color. These are the lightest pair, so woof. Okay, so I definitely, I really thought I was gonna favor the dark colors because they are so autumn, but the scrunch really just is emphasized with these lighter colors. This is the color I'm iffy about with squat proof, so we're about to find out. I didn't see my printed underwear showing through. I saw no prints, but I did notice right on the actual glute area right here, it looked like you can see some skin underneath. It is a very thin material, remember, so I do feel like you will be able to see some flesh underneath, right through. So in terms of squat proof, I do think the scrunch helps to distract from that, and I do think it helps conceal prints of underwear, but I don't think that it's fully squat proof right in the glute area where a lot of the material is being stretched out. So if that's an issue for you, maybe opt for the darker pairs. If not, I didn't see any print under here, so I think you're good. Guys, choosing these colors was so tough. There was a lot of new colors that launched. I had to go and narrow it down because I'm not made of freaking money here, and they are $72 leggings. When it comes to Amplify, I will always vote for getting them, even for the $72 that they are. It's $72 well spent in my opinion. If I had to pick a color favorite of them all, I would probably go with the copper. I think it's the most unique. I think it fits the season. Wow, it's such a rich, gorgeous, warm tone color, and it has my vote. But if I were to go with which color, because this is why we're watching this, all right? Which color emphasizes the glutes and makes the glutes pop the best? I mean, probably the medium gray. The lighter colors will always make your glutes just pop right out at you, and the lighter color gives a little shadowing right in between the glutes here. All right, guys, so that was it. Drop a comment with which color was your favorite. What are your thoughts? Did you get any of the new colors that they launched? Hopefully they keep coming out with new colors. This is the staple piece legging that I think every gal kind of needs. I'm not gonna lie, if you are somebody who likes to go to the gym or just look good, get those glutes emphasized, this is where it's at. Definitely consider subscribing because I just received some navigation leggings that I'll be trying out for you. One is a scrunch bum, so I wanted to kind of compare navigation to Alpha Elite Scrunch. See which one, you know, what the pros and cons are. So definitely hit that subscribe button because we review tons of activewear on this channel. New videos every single week. Tons of Gymshark to come as always. If you have any questions, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all and I'll catch you next time.
Not knowing 3 other videos came out within the last month already. So maybe that stupid bell icon will help you remember I exist. If you want other ways to support the channel, you can always go hit up that Patreon for early videos and exclusive stuff because it's just $1. I'm not kidding, only $1. Isn't that cool? If just 5% of the people who subscribe to me donate only $1 a month, I can make videos even faster and keep my house. You can also check out our merch on T-Public or just buy some of my random stuff on eBay. I have a pretty substantial collection of old toys that are still in the box in perfect condition, so go take a look in case you find something you like. And lastly, since this is a YouTube video and you probably play Fortnite, drop my creator code XavierGN next time you buy a silly dance or cool character skin. It really helps me out. See you next time.
In 2018, the wrestling world was shaking when reports of a match carried real started making the rounds, with the rising star in wrestling being the Conquerors and essentially blacklisting themselves from the wrestling industry and ruining their own career. I am, of course,
channel. First spray is the
I finally got my hands on some navigation. I'm gonna be real with you, I have been trying to get my hands on navigation for months now. It always seemed to me that every time I was looking for new brands to review that I've never reviewed on this channel, navigation was always on the top of my list, but every time I went to actually go purchase, a lot of what I wanted was completely and utterly out of stock. So I'd always tell myself, I'll try next launch, next launch, next launch. But finally, oh Lord, finally, the stars aligned for me, and it just so happened to be they launched on a day that I had off. I was around sitting on my laptop, and I got some navigation leggings. So what's up guys, how are you doing today? I actually put a Dropbox in the other day on stories asking you what brands you'd like me to review, and I can't even tell you how many navigation requests that I got, and it felt really good to me because I had already had it queued up for you. So I bumped that shiz up to the top of my priority list, and here we are. So if you guys are new to this channel, welcome. My name's Ashley. I try to review all things activewear fashion, so definitely consider subscribing. We have next up, we have a ton of Gymshark, Pursue times HOPESCOPE, got a ton of requests on that one. More Buff Bunny and popular Instagram brands, so hit that subscribe button and comment down below a brand that you would like to see next. The brand's only been around since 2018, so it is technically relatively a newer Instagram brand. Owned by Ashley Jordan and I believe her husband, I believe they got married. Seems like they created a really unique, in-demand type of legging. In fact, all I really see are navigation dupes all over Amazon. So they clearly did something right here. This is why I'm extra excited to try these out. So I snagged 2 pairs of the navigation leggings. We have the Crimson Contour Seamless. This is their signature legging. I'm sure you see it all over Instagram. Ashley Jordan's rocking the shiz out of these leggings every day. The other one we're looking at is the Sage Scrunch Seamless. Try to say that 10 times fast. Obviously, when I saw that she had an actual scrunch bum, I had to get it because if you've been watching me for a while, if done right, scrunch is the best thing since sliced bread for me. In particular, I kind of need that. This brand already emphasizes glutes. That's kind of the way they market themselves. It's very glute focused. I'm not complaining. I don't think anyone else is either. So I'm really excited to see how this scrunch in particular compares to other brands. Say like Alpha Elite Amplify. I got them on the brain lately. I just did that review. So I might even touch base on similarities and differences, we'll see. My very first impression off the bat, holding these leggings in my hand, they are thicker than I thought they were. I was expecting, with how glovey-dovey painted on the body they appear on Instagram, I was expecting a very thin material, and I am wrong. I'm wrong. Okay? Can't assume nothing. Make an ass out of you and me. Especially the scrunch. This scrunch legging, even the bands, a little bit on the heavy side from what I'm used to and comparing to other brands. You can really just feel the weight of the legging just holding them. Usually the thicker the material, the more squat proof it will be. And given that these are very glute focused, you want to squat in these type of leggings, I have high hopes for them. So the Crimson is looking like you have the smiley face under booty contour, movement on the sides of the legs, and an overall marley type of breakup. Absolutely obsessed with the navigation branding on the back of the band, how it's seamlessly sewn in a part of the band and it's not printed. I am now becoming one of those people, all right, that really needs things to be woven in to ensure that I will not be dealing with any peeling in the near future, for God's sake. The scrunch though, let me say something. They added in a little of that extra space right around the glute cheeks so that your glutes actually have room to play. I'm sorry, but sometimes when brands come out with scrunch bums, they fail to add in that a little extra material so that the meat of the cheek can just pop out and not be pressed in, because nobody likes that. You want a scrunch bum to emphasize, you want a scrunch bum to emphasize the glutes and not cram it in and smash it like a pancake. I am noticing that there's no contouring whatsoever in terms of contour shading. Nothing underneath the glutes, nothing on the sides. It is pretty much a straightforward marl print throughout. That tells me that they have ultra confidence in this scrunch to make it just be its standalone piece here, all right? This is the highlight of the legging, but let's see if it really does what I'm hoping it will do. Okay guys, so do you want the good news or the bad news? Which one's first? So I think I'm gonna sandwich this one a little bit, good, bad, and then good. So first impression, threw them on, they went on so effortlessly. Love when I don't have to work for leggings. Really an insane stretch. This is stretch mania. The stretch in these leggings is unreal. Very, very comfortable. Really love how I can feel the bit of tummy control going on here. I would give this an overall moderate type of compression. The band feels nice and secure. Overall, I think it's a really beautiful legging. From all the Amazon dupes that I've tried, the smiley face contour was always either up here, all the way down here, to the left, right, never sitting perfectly underneath my glutes. But these are, as they should. Overall, I still think, even though this is not a scrunch, I think it looks super flattering on the peach. This is the type of material that can ride up the glutes. Like there's enough stretch in here to ride up those glutes a bit and stay put. A couple cons, when trying to ride the material up the Buddha cheeks, like so, I'm getting a really mean camel toe here, and I'm wearing underwear, I'm doing the right thing here. Now, usually when I work out at the gym, I don't prefer wearing underwear. I like to go commando when working out. However, I do feel like giving an accurate representation to whether it gives you a camel toe or not, you should be wearing the underwear. Because that's what normal people do, and it does help to conceal a camel toe. I just feel like it's giving me a little too much of the CT. For comfort, I'm seeing a little bit of an extra wrinkliness going here. I definitely think you could size down if you're in between sizes, but I personally think that my true size small is perfect. I wouldn't necessarily want to size down. I also wouldn't want to size down because it's really sheer in the back. Don't know if it's just because this is a lighter color, moderate type of lighter color, not even that light honestly, but it's not squat proof. When I'm squatting, you can see a real nice heavy dark shadow in between my crack. Speaking of which, I am wearing a very dark printed underwear and you can see it as clear as day. So keep that in mind. Not very squat proof, and I was expecting it to be, I'm not gonna lie. When squatting, is there any gaping? Let's see, ready? Yeah, so we got a little bit of that, well, actually, a good amount of gape. Good amount of gape. Now, obviously, if we're talking pricing at $48 for really beautiful seamless leggings that make the peach look popped up, not bad at all, especially because you have leading competitors where you're paying $60, $70, $80, $100 per legging. Seamless will always be, for the most part, more expensive. It's the way that it's made. It costs a lot more money for brands. But I guess with that lower price point, a few flaws here and there might show up, such as the sheerness in the booty department. But if you're not somebody concerned about that, or if you're working upper body, doing a core circuit, things like that, where you don't really mind, then heck yeah. The overall length on my 5'3" booty, not bad. It comes to a really comfortable length. And this is the type of material I'm finding that you can shimmy up and down and smooth out, and it works just like the Alpha Elite Amplify does. Even though it's a little bit thicker, it's still very lightweight and breathable, and you can definitely feel the wicking properties. Okay, so here's what I gotta say about the scrunch leggings. Right off the bat, there's a little less stretch than the leggings you just saw. These have a tad bit of a rougher feel. The other ones are a bit softer. I noticed right away when pulling them up, I could feel the scrunch. And by that, I just mean, you know it's there. You can feel that thick, non-stretchy strip of material that is the scrunch. It's slightly distracting. When squatting, you can feel it, kind of gives that flossy feel. It's also one of those scrunches that are a little bit noticeable. And when I talk about scrunch foams in my other videos, one of the most important aspects of the scrunch foam for me is for it to look like I'm not really wearing a scrunch foam. I like it to look very, very subtle, very natural, like as if my glutes are they're just that magnificent that they're just scooping up that material by themselves. But in this case, I don't feel like it's totally natural. And again, by all means, guys, I know we have a ton of navigation lovers watching this video. I think they have a lot of pros to their leggings. But these are just my honest opinions, what I prefer, and I know that a ton of work goes into creating anything. So I will never actively talk shit on a brand, but I will take notes and let you guys know things I don't quite prefer in leggings, which very well might work for you. This is just me, my preferences and my body type. And with that being said, yeah, these are a bit thicker. I feel like these are gonna be a lot more insulating. So if you're somebody who wants to wear leggings more during the colder months, these might be it. I wouldn't suggest wearing these if you live in a very, very hot area. Or if you plan to really sweat up a storm, I would probably avoid these heavier, thicker leggings. Again, it's still a moderate type of compression. The band feels nice and secure. Length is about the same. I also did see gaping when I squatted. So right here, you can see a bit of that gaping around the band area. These are fully squat proof. So I don't know if it's the scrunch bum that's taking away from the sheerness, but overall these are much thicker. So I think if your main concern is squat proof, then totally opt for these. It's a baby camel toe, depending on how I'm standing, my stances, but overall, it's pretty decent in the camel toe department, that dreaded CT, you know what I mean? If you're somebody who's interested in scrunch bum leggings, chances are you're interested in knowing more about how these navigation scrunch bum leggings compare to the Alpha Elite Amplify. And if you've been watching my channel, you would know how I feel about those Amplifies. So let's do a real brief comparison just to say we've compared them. Okay, just did this try on haul review, so I'll link this video down below in case you're interested. First and foremost, Amplify is a stretchy beast. These have a little more, like I said, restriction, not so stretchy. Amplify is also a trillion times thinner. Some of you have complained about its thinness. Other people really love the thinness on the Amplify. I guess it's all about preference. For example, I noticed myself in these Amplify, because they're so thin, I can see cellulite, certain angles, right around here. This is where I carry my cellulite. By the way, there's zero shame in that game. Everyone's got cellulite. I got it all over here, girl. It depends on the lighting and angle. It's all good. We're human beings and it's totally natural. So I just had to throw it out there that if you deal with cellulite, so do I. It's all good. I have to give it to Ashley Jordan. She definitely made thick enough leggings where I'm not seeing anything here. These are cellulite friendly, I would say. There's also a lot more thickness in the navigation band, so keep that in mind. This is a little more tummy control than the Amplify. These are also a ton softer than these, which have almost a bit of a scratchy feel to them. The biggest difference of them all in my eyes is the actual scrunch. Navigation, you can clear as day see the scrunch strip. It is not stretchy whatsoever. It's almost like a patch. It's giving me a little bit of the wrinkly butthole look. I can't say that without laughing, I'm sorry. You guys turned me on to that, by the way. Yeah, so it gives the butthole effect. Whereas the Amplify scrunch is a lot more delicate, smaller overall. The way that it sits when you wear it just spreads apart thin and doesn't bunch up like the navigation. So a lot more natural of a scrunch, a lot more comfortable of a scrunch too. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even feel this. It doesn't ride up my glutes. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a thong. It feels like I'm wearing nothing. They're both size small, both true to size, but let's also not get it twisted here. The Amplifies are, what, $72, where these are $48. So keep that in mind. If you're somebody who's on a budget, these very well might just work for you. And this might just be all you need. But if you're somebody who's ultra picky like me, you need ultra lightweight breathability, say you sweat it up a lot, you just prefer a thinner feel or a more natural scrunch, then that's what's gonna justify the extra, what, 25 bucks? I know a huge critique of scrunch bums in general are the actual scrunch snapping when you're in a squat. If you have very large glutes, again, my glutes, they're a little below average. But if you have really massive glutes, this is the type of scrunch where it's so stiff that I do believe over time, you blessed with the big glutes, this could snap. I'm just saying, I don't know if it will, but I feel like it's got the potential to. Whereas, again, the Amplify has a ton more stretch right there on the glutes. I don't believe that this has a chance of snapping. I've worn them a ton of times. I have no issues. I don't even feel like it's there. So let me know. If you have experience with navigation, what are your thoughts? Have you tried the scrunch bum? Did it hold up for you? Again, this is just my first impression, so for all I know, this could last like 10 years. So yeah, I guess it's just a matter of preference. what you prefer to spend your money on, how much you're looking to spend on leggings. So my overall honest thoughts of navigation, the leggings are okay. I do love that they're very straightforward pieces, very monotone, you can mix and match, and they're very versatile like that. So I do appreciate how straightforward they are in that department. Overall, I think for the price of $48, they're not horrible. If these were the price of, say, the Amplify at $72 or even Gymshark at $60, $65, then I would have a little bit of an issue spending that kind of money, but because it's still technically under $50 for seamless leggings, I gotta give them that much. I do have to give them credit for not over marking up these leggings. So yeah guys, overall, I would be very much down for trying the rest of their leggings. Now I'm interested, now I wanna try them all. So if you have any suggestions on which collection of theirs I should try next, comment down below. Is there one that you prefer? Do you have a favorite? Tell me why and what your thoughts are. All right guys, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have some dope brands coming up next. We got that Pursue times HOPESCOPE coming, new Gymshark, Buff Money, and a lot more that you don't wanna miss. So hit that subscribe button, follow your girl on TikTok and Instagram to keep up with all that good stuff, because together we got this. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.
I actually handles all of these things pretty well. There are some hiccups that I'm pointing out, like the fact that, like, their Derek is not as radical as I think a character like this would probably end up being, and I'm curious to see how that'll maybe extrapolate out into the rest of the show. In terms of the show probably being more, we stand by neoliberal style of democracy.
Yeah.
I would agree. Like, I think ultimately that's probably what the show's going to be. If I recall.
Here's the potential trap that this character falls into. And it's a trap that we're seeing a lot of entertainment, especially right now, fall into. Which is, well, like there's two traps you might fall into. One is good gold, bad means. Like your goal is good, but you're doing it the wrong way. But the other one that I think, at least at this point, I think is more likely to fall into is that when we get to the point of pre-elections, I mean, I'd say I have about 60% expecting him to just run for president. But even if he doesn't, he's going to have a very vested interest in who does run. And I have a feeling the show's going to fall in the trap of the people trying to disrupt the system just want to put themselves in charge as opposed to change the system. Because that's what is always argued by the people who demand that we maintain the status quo. Like, oh, you say you want to change the oppressed just want power. Yeah, you don't really. You just want to be the ones in charge. And like, I'm hoping they don't, but I expect they will.
I will not say either way, but I will keep a track on that. And in this episode, while I wish the show is, let me put it this way, like those are the traps the show will fall into when it tries to propagandize that we need to hold on to the system as is. I do think that ultimately, like that, if I recall, again, maybe this will be different as we get into the show. I don't ultimately recall the show being so radical as to say, like, we need to tear down the system and create something entirely new, as I kind of would always want it to be. However, I'm going to see how willing it is to be critical of the system as is. In which case, that'll be in concept will be an interesting thing to try. Yeah. It might end up, and actually just thinking about it too, I'll even give this caveat too, because again, this is my memory. Like, given where I know the story goes, it actually even have the potential to even say something more radical. I hope to remember. I don't remember it being that way, but it might. But I'll leave that vague because it'll get into story specifics.
I mean, realistically, and this was true when this came out, and it's true now, about the best you can hope for corporate-backed media is that they actually point out flaws with the system that need to be changed. They will almost never posit the idea that the entire system needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. So about the best you can hope for is that they still go, oh no, there are systemic problems that we need to fix, but it doesn't require that we overhaul the whole system. That's about the best you can hope for.
Yeah. I think the other best we can hope for is something like Star Wars Andor, where like the system is overtly evil fascist that does need to be torn down, but even that will ultimately go to reestablish the Republic in that show. So, which is reflective of our present.
Like,
but that's only in theory.
we'll see how the second season of Andor goes. I'm not sure that it's necessarily the goal of the people that at least we're tracking to build something like this.
No, they're just trying to tear down the factory, which is a thing we need today. It's an energy we need, so I'm not knocking it.
Yes. So, and I think that's to the show's advantage, honestly, and we'll see how the second season goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, but that's more of a conversation. But that's not what this show is. No, we're talking about the meaning of democracy. So again, it's a thing to track. But ultimately, getting back to the point here, I agree with you completely. I actually like this episode a fair bit more than you, even though I think there are early seeds to larger potential problems down the line for the show. Yeah. Cool. All right, that's my thoughts on this episode. Anything else here? Alrighty then. Step time.
You find my stuff with Council Feed. TV stuff is paid for by Patreon. That funds the Council Feed's YouTube channel. I have new videos out every week. I'll start reviewing Doctor Who on the main channel when that starts coming out in mid-April. There's also break room of weeks where I have been reviewing Daredevil Born Again. It's okay. And we'll be reviewing Andor when it comes out. Hopefully, it'll be great. As well as whatever else I have.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here talking about the new Gymshark.
You can also find House of Beats on Blue Sky, and I am no longer streaming on Twitch. I am still streaming Wednesdays and Fridays at the same time, but I'm now doing it in the secondary channel Break Room of Beats. So I am off of Twitch, and I do not intend to go back. So that's, I think, the only real change that. So there's also, of course, the spicy
Power collection. It is, in fact, a lot different than their last power
on YouTube, Blue Sky, TikTok, OnlyFans.
collection release, which was, I believe, in the spring or summertime. I had done a review on that.
Hey, you can follow me at you can find me at Jesse Gender on YouTube. That's my video essay style stuff is. I believe if it's not already.
So I'll have it linked below if you're interested. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you would know that the Gymshark Power
Stories, speaking of Star Wars and our stories that fight back against the faction and try to tell new stories. Check that video out.
Scrunch Bum ranks high, in my opinion, for Gymshark Scrunch Bums. There are some pretty hefty differences between this
because reviewing 3 episodes at once is going to be a pain, so I'll figure it out, but I will be reviewing it there. I also have
collection in terms of design and overall fit. So I actually have the Power from the last launch, and I'll be doing some comparisons just in case you're somebody who really fell in love with that Power collection and you're wondering, okay, what can I expect for this launch? So with that being said, if you are new to this channel, what's up? My name's Ashley. I love talking activewear brands every single week on this channel. Tons of Gymshark. I've been reviewing Gymshark for over 2 years now. I have over 100 dedicated Gymshark review videos, and I love chatting with you guys about Gymshark because I feel like we as a community just get hyped together. So definitely hit that subscribe button. We have dope brands coming. We have Pursue, HOPESCOPE, Legend London, Lisi Fit, and a ton of requests that you guys are throwing out my way, so I'm taking notes and I got you. All right guys, so let's get into this video. These pieces that you see today will be launching Thursday, October 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will have everything linked down below individually. I'll also have my sizing reference down there, and a huge thank you if you shop through any of my links, as it does help support this channel greatly. All right guys, so let's just get into it. We have a relatively simple haul today. We have a pair of their new Power leggings. We also have one of their new loose fit shorts and a cropped hoodie. And as well, and I can't forget about this because I'm wearing it, I know I will forget, their loose tank top. I actually did tie it up in the front. I think it looks really cute like this. It is a drop sleeve, simple, mainly cotton based tank top, perfect to throw over every set. I love the burgundy because it's matching with the season and you know how I feel about that. Okay, let's start with the leggings, shall we? There is so much to say about these leggings. The green color I think is very beautiful for the season. In case you haven't noticed in this collection, they got a lot of blues. They even have this salmony pink color that's coming out. To me, I feel like that's more spring and summer. After September, you can see me in these kinds of colors, don't get it twisted. So maybe I'll bring out the blues and the pinks once springtime hits, but right now. So first things first, we're gonna start from the top and work our way down on this legging. Woo! Biggest change in the power legging is without a doubt the band. This information you're about to hear is very, very important. I do believe, if I'm being perfectly honest, that you will either love this legging or hate this legging. And that is okay, because I do believe every legging suits some people and not so much other people, and there's nothing wrong with that. This band is very compressive. So compressive that it's difficult to actually stretch out. It is not a stretchy band. So it was a little bit difficult for me to get past my hips. Nevertheless, my size small, which is everything you will see today, when I shimmied it up, they did work. But keep that in mind, the band doesn't really have a lot of wiggle room to it. And it feels like one strip of material. And what I mean by that is it's pretty much laser cut. So you don't have the feeling of two separate pieces of material sewn at the top. This is just as is. So the band is obviously designed for intense tummy control. Perfect for lifting. You're gonna have a very, very supportive midsection with this band. But with that being said, everybody is different. Not everybody loves a super compressive band. I know for me personally, their last power launch, the very, very stretchy, low to moderate type of compression worked for me. That's just my preference and what I like in legging. But if you're somebody who prefers a really nice compression around the waist area, this could really work for you. Overall, the feeling is very silky soft. It is still very stretchy, the rest of the legging. Very, very wicking, similar to the training. Like the training leggings is what I feel when I feel these. The main thing that I noticed, because I remember the last Power collection, a lot of you gals critiqued the very, very extra large logo that they had throughout. They did change that up. Now it's more of a minimal tonal logo on the leggings. It's just right in the back and the center of the band. There is no big crazy Gymshark text down the leg like the last launch. So in terms of that, I think they heard y'all when you said, please take away the obnoxious logo. So here's an example. The old legging, you see how large that logo was? They definitely made it a little more subtle. The band on the old one was at least half the size. Very, very tiny compared to the large thickness that this band now is. The actual design pattern is a little bit different too. The old one looked a little more softer, almost like a little bit watercolory, like a painting, underwater vibes if you will. This design looks a little more sharp, almost like you drew it with a pen. If you also look closely, you can see a curved hem seam on the front. So it kind of swoops like a little baby rainbow. And then on the back, you do have a separate seam paneling on the band, as well as a very, very subtle V-seam. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and try these leggings on to get a feel for the scrunch and how this legging fits overall. All right, guys, so first things first with these leggings, there's a little bit of a camel toe problem that we got going on here, dreaded CT. The CT department, I think, is just being caused from a little bit of a pull underneath. It almost feels like right here is just kind of getting a little bit tugged and therefore creating a camel toe. I know for me, I'm seeing a slight gape in the front, but on other people, there might not be. It just depends. And just in case if this does not bother you, the slight gaping here, then yeah, I would totally size up the size for sure. I think it would give you a little more room, especially if you have wider hips than me, which chances are you do. You probably have a nice hourglass and I got not that. But I do feel like it could be more of a comfortable fit if you just have the wider hips. You might want to size up, and I do think that sizing up would help eliminate a little bit of this tugging that I'm feeling here. If I could do it all over again, I would probably size up. That's just me. The band is super comfortable though, I'll give it that. It feels like I'm wearing nothing. It's not overly tight past the hips. Just because it took a little effort to put on doesn't mean it's uncomfortable. There's no digging, it lays nice and flat against my stomach. Love that. The bottom of this seam that runs across here to the gusset a little bit tight on space, so I don't know if I'm in love with the seam right in the front that kind of breaks the legging in half. But that's just my opinion. This overall look, just having the seam across, I could do without, but I do love that there's no front seam in general right here where it counts. But we gotta talk about this area. I think the highlight of these leggings for me in particular is without a doubt the glute area. I think the V, the very slight V seam, the curvature around the glutes is really flattering to the peach. I also, this is what I mean by the subtle, beautiful, natural looking scrunch. It does remind me of the Whitney scrunch. The Power and the Whitney, they go hand in hand for me. These are my top two, baby. Top two scrunch bone leggings from Gymshark. I don't think you can go wrong with this type of scrunch. It's so subtle, so natural, and it's got my favorite thing, the no butthole effect. That to me is important. You would never know wearing this that it's an actual scrunch legging. You would never know. So for me, I would give this entire legging more of a moderate to higher compression. Again, it depends on the sizing, but again, it's just according to me and my measurements. I do absolutely love the length here. It's fitting me to perfection. Thank you very much, yes. Right now, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to test for cellulite. I wanna see if you can actually see it through the legging. I say this in all my videos, but cellulite's perfectly normal, so don't get it twisted. Don't ever be ashamed of having cellulite, because I got it too, girl, join the club. But I do feel like these are pretty good in that department. I think the compression is helping, and the pattern. Let's not forget here, this pattern is insanely distracting. This type of pattern is meant to disguise your sweat. I think, I mean, I don't know, I'm not sweating in this, but I do think that it would do the job. You wouldn't know what's sweat and what's the pattern. Okay, so I'm only really seeing a little tiny baby gape in the front, believe it or not. I don't see anything in the back, so I don't think that that's gonna be an issue, especially because I do feel most of the compression right in this area, so it's definitely doing its job. Whereas the baby gape in the front is literally like so tiny, it's a 1/4 inch in the front, and I do believe that it's just how it slightly lips over because of the laser seam. Very nice stretch. There's no movement restriction whatsoever. The gusset goes all the way to about mid-thigh, so that's really good. You can do a full-on split. We're good. For compressive leggings, they're spot on with keeping the stretch and the movement there. Okay, so my final thoughts on these leggings. I know there were some mixed opinions, especially on the Facebook, the Gymshark Facebook community. Yes, I'm on there, girls. I see you. And just in overall comments, discussions, DMs, and things like that. I know there was a little bit of that mixed opinion, but my overall thoughts are this particular legging, this collection, it really is for a particular function. That's the best I can say it. I don't think that this is totally suitable for everybody. For example, for me, I know my preference. I prefer last power launch over the new power. I don't mind the stretchier band, but there are some things I actually like on these leggings better than the other ones. Like, for example, I like how this lays flat here. Whereas the other power leggings, they had a little more of a thicker seam action going up here. You know me, I prefer seamless all the way every day, but these have more of a seamless type of fit in a way. Right around here, the band area where I like it. It's as good as seamed leggings can get in that department for me. Okay, so the shorts. I think the loose fit shorts might be the most desired piece by a lot of people in this collection because I don't know, I just feel like Gymshark's loose fitted shorts always go so fast. Do you notice that? It's not like the leggings. This is a completely different band, even though it looks very similar. High-waisted, slightly oversized fit. I wouldn't size down because I like things a little bit on the oversized baggy side, but I do believe with this kind of stretch, you can totally size down, especially if you're in between sizes. Size on down. You do have 2 pockets here. I do appreciate this right here. We got a little extra material, a little bit of that staircase action going on down here. This way, when you're in mid deadlift or squat, your cheeks ain't gonna be hanging out and peekabooing on you. However, I do feel like this design gives it more of an overall boxy look. You can see that. From far away, I'm looking in the camera, it almost looks like I'm wearing a skirt. Am I wearing a high-waisted denim skirt if you squint your eyes? Maybe I am. But I don't know about you, my preference is a little bit looser on the bottom and a little more form-fitted on top. I do want to make mention a very, very important aspect of these shorts is the fact that there's no liner. The last collection had loose fit shorts with a built-in liner. These do not have that. So beware. The overall feeling of this material is not as buttery soft as the leggings. I feel like it has a slightly more of a rougher texture that you can feel, but it is still very breathable, very comfortable, obviously breathable. I'm breathing myself out real good here. Okay, so last but not least, we have the cropped hoodie. The biggest feature, there's no denying, is the front ruching. I know you either love it or hate it, right? Me personally, I can take it or leave it. I don't feel like it's totally something functional. I actually do make my own crops like you saw in the beginning of the video with the tank top. I do like to tie things. I'm that kind of person where I like to tie things, but nevertheless, I do feel like this is hit or miss. I don't know if everybody would like this design. I would take it or leave it. Overall, this is just a basic throw-on cropped hoodie. Very, very, very stretchy. Something you can definitely warm up in. There's no thumb holes or anything like that. Just a nice little collar, really comfortable hoodie. It's a very, very, very lightweight hoodie. And the length is pretty good. Keep in mind I have a shorter torso. With these, I mean, look, like you don't even see any skin. But if you do have a longer torso, then I do believe this would look a little more cropped on you. The logo blends right in. It's very tonal, printed on logo right across, and it does have, if you look very closely, it has the exact same type of design throughout the lettering. So they're not just solid blocky letters. It is very much matching this hoodie. And that actually goes for all the pieces, including the shorts and the leggings. So in terms of overall sizing for the hoodie, sleeves are a bit long on me, so they do bunch at the end, nothing I could do, short arms. But I do feel like if you prefer a more form-fitted top, you could totally size down if you want to. All right guys, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video or found it very helpful. Definitely drop a comment with your thoughts. Let me know, is this collection something that could work for you? Thank you all so much for watching. Definitely make sure to subscribe. I'm just letting you know right here, right now, in this very moment, we have some really fun things coming up for the next couple of months. You do not want to miss out, I promise. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.
First off, this Star Wars and the low approach is the way Andor knows this. Knows that people matter in themselves, regardless of whether or not they were historically significant. You can't see, but I was doing air quotes there. This whole show is such a far cry from the top-down perspective of Star Wars history we'd seen before. There are times in which Andor's take on this history seems almost materialist. The logistics of Mon Mothma's money-making are every bit as important to the rebellion intervention's success as any perfect shot, any feat of strength. There's no higher power our characters can put their faith into, except whatever power they can make themselves, through planning, through subterfuge, through ideology. And this human focus, history from below vision of rebellion and resistance results in, I think, one of the most powerful moments in the history of Star Wars, the reading of Nemik's manifesto. Reading the stories active insurrection pushes our lines forward. Why would I use kayak to forget hundreds of battle sites at once? Everything else to do the job right. Kayak, first one and done. Okay, little Wendy's hack. If you want a super fresh, high quality burger every time, tell them you want a hamburger. That's a hack, right? No? A factory burger made fresh for you? Gotta be Wendy's. Mosquitoes last year were horrible. But torches have Wi-Fi too. Metagenics gets to the root of whole body health with pure polyamide sourced from nature. This isn't just powerful, it's hugely important. Not just for Andor, but Star Wars as a whole. I can't play the whole thing because this video would get copyright claimed and demonetized, but I can read it myself. So this is the fragment of Nemik's manifesto we, the audience, get to hear. There will be times when the struggle seems impossible. I know this already. Alone, unsure, dwarfed by the scale of the enemy. Remember this. Freedom is a pure idea. It occurs spontaneously and without instruction. Random acts of insurrection are occurring constantly throughout the galaxy. There are whole armies, battalions that have no idea that they've already enlisted in the cause. Remember that the frontier of the rebellion is everywhere, and even the smallest act of insurrection pushes our lines forward. And then remember this. The imperial need for control is so desperate because it is so unnatural. Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks and leaks. Authority is human. Oppression is the mask of fear. And know this. The day will come when all these skirmishes and battles, these moments of defiance, will have flooded the banks of the Empire's authority, and there will be one too many. One single thing will break the siege. Remember this. This snippet is a very significant one. It's the key to decoding Andor's understanding of this larger saga, and its decoding of those previous projects into this new philosophy, this idea that not only do people matter in themselves, but they also matter to capital H history, that the pivotal events and developments in a way that's often invisible. Because this idea of overflow, of one single thing breaking the siege, we see it everywhere. We see it in Andor again and again. That moment where an uncertain balance is broken by one thing shifting. We see it when Kino learns from the Doctor what really happened in Fall 2. The discontented masses were there already. Cassian's plan was there already. He and those close to him were bristling to escape and then trying. But Kino alone turns the tide, turns all this potential into explosive, liberating reality. We see it in the finale with Marva, her final act, her speech, igniting the powder keg on Ferrix, wrecking that carefully laid Imperial trap, letting Cassian and Bix escape to live another day, and carry the spark of rebellion that's blossoming for Rogue One. And speaking of Rogue One, the big idea of freedom arises, pure, unconditioned, within Galen Erso's mind, within the mind of one man, the way it rolls over to the Seraph heist, to the rebel victory in A New Hope, to the fall of the Empire. One single flaw, one single thing breaks the siege. Nemec is vindicated even in death, because all of these victories of rebellion, whether localized entirely to one prison on Narkina 5 or echoing throughout the galaxy, the Death Star run, the Emperor's eventual defeat, they're all ultimately won by one single act, one final domino falling. What Andor makes explicit by first introducing then illustrating this manifesto is that all those acts weren't taken in isolation, that each actor was standing on the shoulders of giants. The traditional heroes of Star Wars still did these things. Maybe these victors are, in a sense, great, but not one of them would have been able to stand where they were and do what they did without the efforts and sacrifices of countless others flooding the banks. Now, the observant among you, and perhaps those who remember that whole spiel about fate and determinism I went on a while ago, might have spotted a slight movement here. That is, how does this new perspective on those decisive, heroic actions square with the fact, or I suppose the heavy implication, that fate or prophecy or the will of the Force played a role here, that the outcome was preordained, or that this exclusive link to that aristocratic space wizardry is what really tipped the scales? At this point, it seems like there's an ideological divide here, a pretty big one. How can we reconcile these seemingly contradictory forces? Fate or higher power versus human agency? It seems like an impossible task, but it is one we've managed before. A similar problem presents itself in the epics of ancient Greece, a problem that's troubled Homeric scholars for centuries. See, in the Iliad, in the Odyssey, we mostly follow mortal heroes, men and women, living, dying, making momentous choices. But the gods are also present in the story, and not just present, but directly influencing human affairs and individual choices. For instance, in the Iliad's first book, the hero Achilles is pretty ticked off with his boss, the Greek general Agamemnon, and he's internally debating whether or not to just kill the guy then and there. Then we're told that the goddess of wisdom Athena comes down from the heavens, grabs his hair, and convinces him to chill out. Things like this happen a lot. Heroes do things or seek ways to make choices, and then the audience sees their acts working visibly directed by an influence. And on top of this, the gods' actions seem to be subject to fate, a power beyond even them. So, as Sheila Lerner puts it, for many modern readers, the activities of the gods and the existence of fate characters of their autonomy, to turn them into puppets. How do we reconcile this? How should we understand the problem of double motivation, where the causality of human action is understood to arise from multiple points simultaneously? It's a problem that's dogged merit scholarship for like ages, and to my knowledge, no one's ever fully solved it. But we have figured out a better way of looking at this. Maybe there are multiple forces at play here, but that they're complementary rather than opposed. Athena holds Achilles back, but only as he himself decides to stay his blade. In the Odyssey, we're told Athena gives Penelope the idea to reveal herself to the suitors, but we also see Penelope claim to have reached this conclusion herself. Maybe she's wrong. Maybe the narrator's right that the goddess is responsible. But maybe they're both right. Maybe this relationship is interdependent, reciprocal. It's similar with her fate, too, of which Monahan writes. It allows for a greater appreciation of the direction of events that for most characters seem random and open-ended, but it does not alter the behavior of those characters. Maybe there is a paradox here, but like Homer's characters, these modern readers have to live through the contradiction, hold two different causalities in mind, both valid, complementary lenses to be applied to the work or subtracted from it as we see fit. Maybe we should look at Achilles' restraint and see a mortal man making a difficult choice, the goddess of wisdom using him as a pawn for her immortal politics, and the inescapable pull of prophecy and fate playing out all in that same moment. And if we bring that same hermeneutic back to the galaxy far, far away, if we adopt a similar mindset, everything starts to fall into place. Maybe fate or prophecy are at work here. Maybe the will of the Force was directing the universe to rebalance. Maybe Luke's clean AF shot here was permitted by the Force, but he still made it. And he still made the choices and plays that got him to this point, regardless of whether there was also some invisible hand pushing him along. And crucially, we can also extend this principle beyond fate, beyond force, and use it to reconcile the aristocratic individualism of the earlier films with Andor's history from below. In 2022, the Death Star explodes countless times a day, all across the world, on phones, TVs, and monitors, as people rewatch Star Wars again and again. When they do, they still see that farm boy use the Force, hit a one in a million shot, and destroy the Death Star. And it's still because he's gifted, because he's made heroic choices, but after watching Andor, it's clear that these qualities alone don't take down empires. And bearing Andor in mind, bearing Nemec's manifesto in mind, that spectacular space battle illustrates these points at the heart of Andor. We see Ham as representing Nemec's idea of the unaware rebel, the ordinary man for whom the pure idea of freedom has occurred spontaneously and without instruction, and will, soon enough, shock himself by taking up arms for this pure idea. And we see that, leading to the Millennium Falcon's crucial cover of fire. One choice, one rebel heeding the call of freedom is the single grain of sand which tips the scales. Let's Luke take his shot. We see one thing break the siege. Nothing about the scene changed. No invisible space physics or metaphysics were retconned. No themes were removed. It's still thanks to Luke's faith in them, his use of the Force, and his choice. But now, it's also thanks to everyone else who put the rebels in this position, who New Hope didn't really linger on. It's thanks to Wedge and Biggs and Gold Leader and the myriad other dead rebels before the Battle of Demon, including Cassian and Marva and Nemec. Maybe that shot was one in a million, but from a certain point of view, that one shot was only made possible thanks to a million others. Again, it isn't that the original meaning of the sequence has been changed, it's that now it means something else as well. Because after Andor, we're looking at the same history, the same Star Wars, just from a different perspective, from below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, and you can think of any friends who you think would get a kick out of it too, I'd really appreciate any shares, because the algorithm's not been particularly kind to me recently. And if you want to help me keep the bridge strong, you can check out my Patreon page linked below. From as little as £2 a month, you get access to a bunch of, dare I say, good benefits. The names you see on screen now are my current backers, and I want to thank all of them very much for having faith in me and in this channel, especially Tim. That's it for Star Wars from below, though. So cheers everyone, and I'll be back with another video very soon. So, I've been reading the Twilight Saga, a series of vampire romance novels by someone called Stephanie Meyer, and I have, just a couple thoughts. I know a lot has been said about Twilight, but this is a complex work. There's depths to Twilight that we as a society haven't even begun to explore. So let's get into it. Most of you know what Twilight is, but I should explain the basics for new people. Stephanie Meyer was, by all accounts, a bored Mormon housewife when, on June 2nd, 2003, around 4 in the morning, she awoke from a vivid dream about a girl and a boy in a meadow having this conversation about how they were in love and the difficulties in that because he wanted to kill her. He was a vampire. A boy and a girl in the meadow having this conversation about how they were in love and the difficulties in that because he wanted to kill her. He was a vampire. That dream became the first of 4 novels: Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn, which were made into 5 films. In 2015, Stephanie published Life and Death, a gender-swapped reimagining of the first novel. Yes, she transgendered Twilight. Twilight has gone woke, and in 2020 she published Midnight Sun, which is just the first novel again, but from Dracula's perspective. Twilight has been on trend again recently. I mean, I'm talking about it. So, honestly, it was more on trend when I started this video, but the script took me 18 months. Twilight took me 3 months to write. So, in the 2000s, these books about a teenage girl being seduced by various creatures in the night spent 235 weeks on the bestseller list for children, and as you can imagine, there was discourse.
Vampires need love too. That is world news for this Sunday. I'm John Berman. For all of us at ABC News, thanks for watching. Good night.
Twilight's one of those pop culture phenomena from the 2000s that was intensely loved and then intensely hated, and then 10 years later it got reevaluated, and everyone's like, do we really need to hate this thing so much? You know, like gay people for 9/11. Some critics have suggested that Twilight was hated so much because of misogyny, and that's definitely true. You know, people love to hate whatever teenage girls are into. I remember when Twilight came out, boys really hated that Stephanie Meyer had feminized vampire lore by making Edward sparkle, you know, because Count Dracula was always so butch. And yet, the truly devoted Twilight haters have always been women. Twilight is a romance novel, and as long as romance novels have existed, women have always been the majority of readers, but also the harshest critic. Hating on romance novels is as much a part of feminine culture as reading them. In 1856, yes, video essays are pretentious. Yes, it's very funny. Let's all laugh. In 1856, Mary Ann Evans, known by her masculine pen name George Eliot, and often considered one of the greatest novelists of all time, wrote an essay called Silly Novels by Lady Novelists, in which she complained that lady novelists write unrealistic, wish-fulfillment fantasy schlock with absurd Mary Sue self-insert protagonists who every man falls in love with. You know, all the same complaints that people make today about romance fiction. It is clear that they write in elegant boudoirs with violet-colored ink and a ruby pen, but they must be entirely indifferent to publishers' accounts and inexperienced in every form of poverty except poverty of brain. There is a level of internalized misogyny in women. They're not like other girls' urge to identify with men and share in men's contempt for women. That is misogyny, but to simply dismiss hatred of Twilight as misogynistic is too simple, because the criticism is usually not just that Twilight is feminine and frivolous, that it's written with violet-colored ink and a ruby pen, but also that vampire romance intertwines love and violence. Here there's this guy who was in love with her, he wanted to kill her, but Twilight is therefore somehow dangerous. Is this true? Is Twilight dangerous? Well, Edward Cullen is the world's most dangerous predator.
Hollywood's most dangerous predator.
He's a
I'm
killer.
Batman.
Oh, killer. He's killed people before.
Yeah, 'cause I'm Batman.
He wanted to kill you.
I wanted to kill you.
He still don't know if I can control himself.
I still don't know if I can kill myself.
He's designed to kill.
I'm designed to kill.
I don't care. Baby Robert Pattinson and his little peacoat thing, I am designed to kill, is my favorite thing ever. How can you not love this? This is the skin of a killer, though.
It's the skin of a killer.
Now, am I saying the Twilight books are the greatest work of art ever produced? Yes. Edward Cullen is an abuser. But that's an understatement. He's not just an abuser, he's a serial killer. Many people are disturbed that Twilight is a romance, and yet the hero is dangerous and obsessive and capable of violence. What if I'm not the hero? What if I'm the bad guy? In other words, they're disturbed that it's the average romance novel. I don't have the strength to stay away from you anymore. And no, not every romance novel has a bad boy hero, but it's one of the most common tropes.
Vampires need love too.
Critics point to things like the age gap. Maybe I should be dating such an old man. Stalking, sweetheart. I like what she used to. Yeah. Gaslighting. Read your head. I'm confused. I know what I saw. It's a crisis. And when Twilight was at the peak of popularity, there were all these articles hand-wringing about the potential of all this to corrupt the youth. Twilight is not feminist, said The Guardian. It's female masochism. 50 Shades for teenage girls except with vampires. All these articles have cited the same LiveJournal posts that went down a checklist from the National Domestic Violence Hotline to prove that Edward Cullen is an abuser. There's always some version of this discourse going on. Women are reading the wrong books. The books that women read are dangerous. In the 2000s, it was Twilight, and in the 2010s, it was the Twilight fan fiction, 50 Shades of Grey. At the time I'm making this video, it's a novelist called Colleen Hoover who sold 6 trillion books about dangerous alpha males named Ryle. I promised that in whatever year you're watching this video, there's currently some lady novelist who's caused an outrage writing stories about a dangerous, wealthy, controlling alpha male. He doesn't do romance. I don't do romance. The female protagonist awakens his capacity for love at the same time as he awakens her desire for sex. Now, I don't want to dismiss the feelings of people who find this kind of romance disturbing. I think it's healthy and normal to be uncomfortable whenever sexuality and violence are intertwined. So I'm not exactly disagreeing with these Edward Cullen were real, I would log onto Twitter and I would cancel that vampire. I'd call the police and I would say, hello, 911. I'd like to report Cullen of vampires outside Approx, Washington. Yes, they smashed many salads. Yes, Edward is problematic. Yes, and Edward is not.
What's up, my flexi mamas? If you don't know, well, now you're about to find out that Gymshark's launching a new edition of the very, very popular Flex collection. What the flex? Are you guys ready for this? Hold on. Oh God, please don't fall. If these colors don't just come out and smack you right in the face. We are looking at here a wavy and a chevron print, for crying out loud. But before we get into this video, if you are not already, definitely consider subscribing. I make new activewear videos every single week. I do a ton of Gymshark. I try to review
Jump off a cliff because Bella does. I see the obsessive world policing of the romance genre as a continuation of literally
every single new release that they come out with. Check out my Gymshark playlist where I have over 100 dedicated Gymshark videos. Chances are if they made it, we talked about it. And trust me, you're gonna wanna subscribe because November and December, what we got coming up in the Gymshark department.
To indulge in a practice of reading novels is liable to produce mischievous effects. A certain kind of person has always considered romance novels sort of decadent and salacious. Some of this comes down to a question about the purpose of art. Is art supposed to be A, moral education that instructs the reader?
You're not gonna wanna miss it, I promise. So what the flex are you doing? Go ahead and hit that.
Or C, escapist fantasy that's primarily entertainment. Throughout the history of the novel, the genre has often been dismissed
that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Huge thank you to Gymshark for sponsoring today's video. Everything you see today will be in my true size small. My measurements and every piece you see today will be
Or virtue rewarded. Pamela tells the story of a virtuous 15-year-old girl named Pamela Andrews, who was employed as a maidservant by the wealthy pervert Mr. B, who repeatedly attempts to seduce her, kidnap her, sneak into her room at night, and the whole time Pamela is like, "Nay, I shan't act this licentious."
link down below for your convenience. A huge thank you if you decide to shop through these links, as it does help support this channel more than you know. These baddies you're about to see are launching Thursday, November 4th. At 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's go ahead and dip into
Mr. B will see. And also we have argument that Pamela was the novel with the first fandom. There was Pamela fanfiction and Pamela merch. There was discourse between Pamelists and anti-Pamelists about the sincerity of Pamela's virtue. Anti-Pamelists wrote parody novels like Eliza Haywood's Anti-Pamela, Feigned Innocence Detective, wow, what a savage burn, and Henry Fielding's Shamala.
this beautiful colorful box we got going on. We're gonna talk prints, patterns, what's new, and then
Must have been an affront to Sam Mauritius, makes his position clear on the cover, claiming that he published Pamela, quote, in order to cultivate the
we're gonna do a full try-on to talk about the actual fit, the whole 9 yards. So let's dip and dive.
In 1740, there was already this tension between two purposes of art, with art supposed to
Dive and see what exciting things we have. All right, guys, so like I said before, What the Flex is coming in 2 different styles. We have the wavy print. Oh my God, groovy, baby. And we also have the chevron, which I'm actually wearing right now, this sports bra.
Pamela became a template for romance novels where a young, inexperienced, impoverished girl becomes the object of fascination for an older, richer.
So, you know, the classic chevron, those little arrow designs. I actually teased these pieces on TikTok, and one of my gals said that
Is obviously much more agreeable to 21st century morality than Pamela. Fitzwilliam Darcy is not Elizabeth Bennet's sexually amusing plot. He's not even a vampire. You should have thought that, Jane Austen. What are you doing? In the 20th century, the term romance.
this color in particular reminds her of a mermaid. I guess like the scales and things like that, and I totally see that. Ooh. So definitely don't.
Joanna Lindsay's A Gentle Rope with the classic foggy clinch cover. They don't do covers. Here's the new edition.
Don't forget to follow me on TikTok because they see it first. So the colors that are coming out
Red Burn.
the wavy print are this lava pink color, Atlas blue. Ooh.
Wattpad, BTS, werewolf stick. How many mafia twins can there be? The specifically feminist romance novel.
And a charcoal gray. So not as colorful. Not so in your face for those who like more of a monochromatic look. So in the chevron print, we're looking
Historical continuity. Pamela to Twilight. Stephanie Meyer's contribution is that she took the classic romance combined it with the lurid, sexy.
at the exact same colors, just different pattern styles. So this one is the lava pink. This is the Atlas blue right here. They're also coming in a charcoal gray with this.
Romance novel is somehow corrupting the youth by enslaving women, or both. Aaron Meanley worries about Twilight, quote, some girls might expect their love life to look just like Bella's. Now that's what I call
Print, but I actually don't have that one. I believe that's the only one that I don't have to share with
version of all our worst, weakest impulses put up on a pedestal.
you guys. No shorts are coming in this pattern. My very first impression.
You get the impression that the critic both senses the named Reader admits, quote, I cannot claim to be fully emancipated.
Of these two different patterns, they
Stood six, heavily shouldered and so front the match will crush me to the streets, with a gown into my eyes, and leave the taste of
feel different, and they're made from different types of material, so just keep that in mind. It's not just different looks, they're actually different types of fits. We will get into fitting in just a second, but my first impression when touching these leggings, these chevron feels really silky soft.
the violence, the loss of self-possession, the violation of boundaries.
None of them belong to themselves. The part is, needs no man.
Stephanie Meyer is continuing ancient mythological tradition of story.
It's like, look at that stretch, okay? It's like butter. But when
Temptation of Eve, One Lady, Romeo and Juliet, like Romeo and Juliet, Twilight is a moderate teen.
I'm feeling up on the wavy design, it's feeling a bit like how the previous flex felt.
Where Edward and Bella are predator and prey. The lion
And I do know there's similar materials like the old flex, so if you're looking for something that has more of the old flex material, that type of fit, this right off the bat has that. The chevron is very much different. It's mostly nylon based, so
Yes, Edward is a dangerous predator, but his power is subservient to his love for Bella and is deployed for her protection.
it's got that slippity slidey feel. I do feel like the chevron overall has more of the style the previous flex collection had. And this legging overall is super symmetrical. So what you see on the back here, for example, the contouring, very similar to
Road to power. The debates about romance fiction are not trivial. They concern the deepest questions in human lives. What does happiness look like? What do we want from love?
the old flex, got that shadowed block contour, but again, super different material and fit. The wavy, even though it feels to me like the previous launch, similar, not exact, but similar, I do want to make mention that you have a lot of asymmetrical looks. Not only the sports bra here, I mean, look at that, that's asymmetrical AF, but you also have that on the glute contour. So we got two different colors going on here, baby. This is the kind of like what the flex style I'm talking about, where you're just like, your eye doesn't know where to go on these leggings. So right off the bat, you can see there's a clear difference between the wavy style sports bra and the chevron. The chevron's looking like the classic flex style that you're used to in the previous launches in terms of the construction of the sports bra, and the wavy is actually a new addition. So we're looking at an asymmetrical style strapping where you have the two on the one side and then the one strap on the other. A very, very intricate strappy bra backing. It does say what the flex all over the bra straps. You still have that classic flex branding on the back. And guys, I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna wanna know your thoughts. Which pattern would you pick? And why? I wanna know why. Which pattern speaks to you? All right, nothing to it but to do it, so let's go try these pieces on and see what we got. Okay guys, so let's start with the lava pink chevron. So what we're looking at here is almost like a really deep purpley pink color mixed with orange. It's very, very vibrant, nice contrast in color. These sports bra does have removable bra pads, both of them do. I know that the flex sports bras are usually labeled a lower support. I feel from my small toddies, I'm feeling more of a moderate support, almost higher. But that's just me. That's how I always felt with their sports bras. You do have adjustable bra strapping right here. Nice thick band. You can feel this softness. The major nylon base in this material is very, very, very much sweat wicking. The entire set feels very lightweight. I know that with the previous flex, sometimes it could get a little thicky feeling. This feels slightly thinner, on the thinner side, a little more lightweight and breathable, in my opinion. That's just how it's fitting me. So my true size small, I would definitely keep. This is true to size. I would not size up or down, but that's just according to me and my measurements. If I was in between sizes, I would probably size down because there is such an insane stretch going on in these leggings. they're like a second skin in a way. The overall paneling here, the contour that you see under the booty, above the booty, and down the leg is that of a mesh style paneling, so you have a ton of breathability in this set. The waistband, moderate support. I'd give this entire set as a whole for me a moderate support. So even though the material feels a little bit thin, it's not sheer type of thin. Like, I'm not seeing skin through anywhere. Even when squatting, nothing's appearing sheer in the glute area. And what I really respect is the fact that even with such a heavy pattern, the pattern's not fading around the quads or the glutes. You know how some patterns, they just fade out in bigger muscle areas and they stretch right out and fade into the abyss? Well, this is not doing it. It's staying intact in the places that I need it to stay intact. Okay, so the Atlas blue, oof, I think these are such complementary colors. I can see the aquatic look that everybody's talking about. A little mermaid vibe. I'm feeling real summer type of style right here. So in this pattern, I'm not seeing any dreaded CT here. Everything's looking smooth all around. But I do want to actually get up close and personal real quick, okay? Getting real up close and personal. Right here in the front of the crotch, this little patch, they got a little mesh paneling. If you can see, this looks really awkward. But yeah, so you have a little tiny one here, and right up here, I'm not gonna put the camera up here, but there's like a ½ inch of mesh on the back too. So if you sweat in your crotch area, I think you're good. The glute department, we need to touch base on that a little bit. I think this looks really flattering on the glutes. I think the contour does what it's intended to do. I do have to make note that the racing contour is prominent on these pieces. You do have the blue to match. But overall, I think it looks really flattering on the peach, and the contour really just helps to pucker up the booty a little bit. I also want to make mention that even though these logos, they're seamed within. There's no print on these logos right here, but the little shark face logo on the front here, you got one right here blending in on the hip, and you also have one right in the middle here. These are printed on, so keep that in mind. You have on the back, they're sewn within the set, and then you have them printed on the front. I kind of wish Gymshark would just keep it all consistent and just sew everything within the set so that we don't have to deal with none of that repercussions later. Potential peeling and things like that, okay? So yeah, maybe one day they will come out with just logos that are not ever gonna go anywhere. The overall length is pretty decent. If I'm really pulling it down, it's gonna go long, but this is the type of legging that can kind of shimmy up like so, smooth out. It's extremely stretchy like that. Even with this light of a color, it's 100% squat proof. I want to test whether or not it's gonna slip, so I'm gonna do a ton of squats and get back to you. Whew. Oh Lord, haven't done that many jump squats in a hot minute. So, okay, it's not slipping or anything. I don't see any gape either. It's pretty decent, but I will say that this is one of those sets where it's like, even though I don't really feel it sliding, I know over time working out, you might have to keep shimmying it up, because especially if you're like me and you just want that booty to really look pronounced, you might want to, It is that type of material where you can play with it. There's room to play with this material, so you can shove it right up there. Okay guys, so we are looking at the wavy and the lava pink color. Right off the bat, putting these on, they do feel a tad more thicker, a little bit more compressive. I wouldn't give them a high compression. Overall, I'd still give it more of a moderate, whereas the chevron's more on the lower to moderate. So we're still looking at a moderate compression. I feel a little more of the grab here, compressive on the glutes, but they still be popping a bit. These sports bra, I just noticed when putting it on that the straps actually cross over. They're not just double strap back. It's an actual crossing over in the front. I really love the look of the back of the sports bra. I think it's beautiful. I prefer this sports bra over the other one solely for the backing. You also have a tad more coverage in the front here. It goes up a little bit more, so keep that in mind if you're somebody who really needs a little more of that coverage up in the toddy area, then opt out for the wavy design for sure. Band is still about the same type of compression. The length is still long though, here we are. But this little bit of a thicker material, I feel like if I try to shimmy it up, you're just gonna see a little more of that wrinkle. It doesn't really smooth out as well as the other ones. So whereas the chevron was very symmetrical looking, still had a super heavy pattern, but very symmetrical, this wavy pattern looks like a freaking lava lamp. Am I right? Am I right? I'm feeling groover. I am not sure how I feel about the non-matching glute contour though. That's the one thing. As much as I think this pattern is so innovative, cool, groovy, and stylish, I still, me personally though, I need my glute contour to match. That's where I draw the line. Other than that, you do still have the branding printed on right here, the shark faces. Little more noticeable on these though. The chevron, you couldn't even notice the branding on the front, but here you do. These I would totally give a true to size. I wouldn't size down in these. This has a little less stretch. So whereas the chevron was extra stretchy, this has a little less stretch. I also think the chevron was a little more flattering on the peach. That's just me. I don't know if it's the contour that's messing with how I view my peach right now. Okay guys, so the shorts, I can't believe it, but the shorts, these are the same color as the leggings I just wore, but they look different. So even though you're buying the shorts version, it's not the same pattern as the leggings. They really went buck wild on this one. So yeah, I'm looking at, wow, okay, so this actually has symmetrical contouring. You don't have the one cheek with that, you know, one color and the other one with another one. My booty looks like a pumpkin. From the front, pretty subtle. From the back, that's where it's just gonna smack at you. These biker shorts are reminding me of the normal flex biking shorts in general. I would so far give this color a 90% squat proof. They're not as squat proof as the chevron, I noticed. I can specifically see it on the biker shorts more than the leggings, probably just because it's a lighter color in general on the bum. But yeah, overall, very straightforward biking shorts. They don't roll up or do anything like that. My experience with the flex, I do notice right around here, it cinches in slightly. It causes a little bit of that sausage look, ever so slightly. Not as bad as if it were like up here, but because it's a decent length, it's not too bad. Me personally, I think I like the leggings more because I feel like they flow a little bit better with the sports bra. You got a lot of sherbet and lighter colors up here, and then it just kind of goes to dark. So I think they took that sherbet and smacked it on the bump. That's why I prefer the leggings, because from the front, it just flows a little better in my opinion. Okay, so I'm actually wearing the wavy Atlas blue with the Atlas blue chevron. I actually don't have the matching wavy sports bra, but what's cool is if you're feeling extra frisky, you can definitely mix and match. Specifically in this color, I'm feeling like this color in particular works. You got a lot going on. You have a really light blue band. Woo! So it's a little bit different, but we got very consistent coloring in terms of that lime green yellow color. Drop a comment, let me know, what do you guys think of this mix and match? Tell me, I wanna know. With this color, I feel like you can really see the mesh contouring a bit better. I also noticed that even though there's a bit of a higher compression in these compared to the chevron, I happen to feel like the band doesn't have much compression in these leggings. I feel like the compression's mostly right around here and not so much around the glutes and the band. I'm feeling a little bit of a let up here and not so much around here. So I have to make note of that. It's just how it's fitting on my body. Again, you have the single contour here looking like your booty's just winking at you. Hesitant to give it 100% because I feel like the wavy just isn't quite there at 100%. Depending on lighting and everything, I do think that this is better than the orange in terms of squat proof though. Okay, so I did not think that I was gonna say this, but I think the black, this monochromatic look, is my favorite for the wavy design. I didn't see that coming. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, if you watch me, you know I always opt out for color over black or grays, but it's doing something, it's working. It's working for this print. I think overall, even with this type of compression and thickness, if you're in between sizes, I would size down. I think you can. I think there's still a good amount of stretch here. I think if you're really trying to mix and match within other collections from Gymshark, I think you can't go wrong with this one. If you wanted to get a fun print legging like this, you could easily take a signature black sports bra, like the Training Roost, for example, and it'll be a little less pattern in your face, and it could definitely work a lot easier than, say, these other extravagant colors. So given that this is the darkest shade across the bum, it definitely passes the squat test. I didn't see any sheerness at all, according to how it fits on me and my lighting right now. Okay guys, so here's the part of the video where I give my personal opinions, my wrap up, my final thoughts on this collection, what I prefer, you know how it goes. If you're somebody who's in love with their Flex collection, you want something as similar as you can get in terms of material and fit, keyword material and fit, then I would stick to the wavy. I personally feel like the wavy fits best, texture-wise, fit-wise, to the previous launch that you guys know. Wavy would win in that department. If you love the look, I'm talking just style and aesthetic of the Flex collection, and you want as similar in terms of style as possible, that is when I would go with the chevron. You have the same type of sports bra, a little more symmetrical, the glue contour looks the most similar aesthetic-wise. Both of these are good sets. Both I would definitely wear to the gym. I do think that if you're really going hard at the gym, you might want a little bit of a higher compression. If you're somebody who wants more of a casual fit, almost a yogi-based kind of fit, then maybe try out the chevron. In terms of what looks most flattering on the peach, I have to give it to chevron. I think that the symmetrical contouring, I think the less compressive qualities made the peach look a little more plumper. I do feel like some of the contouring on the wavy maybe shrinks the peach up a little bit. And I do feel like the wavy was a little less squat proof overall than the chevron, so keep that in mind. So this brings me to a really difficult conclusion because I like the fit of the chevron a lot more, but I actually like the style of the wavy a little more. I'm a complicated bitch. The best way I'm gonna say it is if I'm looking for a winter set, I'm going to go with this black and white monochromatic wavy set. It's a little bit thicker, a little more insulating. I feel like it matches the season a bit better, winter time, okay, anybody? But if it's summer or it's hot out wherever you is, I would definitely go with the chevron. And I think I really like this color the best. So for example, my Australian babes, I see you. This set would be perfect for you. It's lightweight, it's super wicking, and it really just screams summer fun. So yeah, I think these two are the winners for me. All right, that's the best I got, you guys. But of course, as always, if you do have any other questions that I didn't cover in today's video, because believe me, it gets very difficult to try to remember to cover everything, definitely drop a comment down below and we can chit-chat it up. Again, remember these pieces will be launching Thursday, November 4th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, so let me know what you guys think. What piece would you go for? Are you gonna pass on this collection? Give it a shot? Let me know either way. Thank you again to Gymshark for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video super helpful. If you did, then definitely give this video a like. Do not forget to subscribe. I'm just letting you know, November and December, tons of Gymshark content that you're gonna regret it if you miss out on it. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Purpose of sincerely beats all these races, all these companies, all the muscle forces of capital. Maybe that wouldn't happen in the world, that's in the world. That ironic sense of insincere sincerity might just be a mirage, some imprint of reality when mistakenly bringing to a pure and optimistic world. The way the film conceptualizes the relationship between racing and movement kind of has its own imprint too. That aforementioned liquid with Speed and Racer X establishes that even if racing doesn't exist beyond the manufactured, the meaning generated by it can. The ending seems to decide hey, don't worry, recent tools to manufacture. Take away the dirty money and the source survives. And maybe that is a bit odd, but at no point has this film played by the rules. So why not extend that irreverence, that story-like idealism to the finish line? Why not have who's going to stop it? So from this perspective, Speed Racer envisions a world where capitalism can't crush society, where heart springs eternal. And if you don't believe it, that's tough. And here's the fun part. If we do believe Speed Racer, if we do take it at its word, that sort of proves the film right. If we understand Speed Racer as a film which...
Well, hello there. Welcome back to the channel. So, coming at you today with the long-awaited Pursue Times HOPESCOPE. I've gotten so many requests. For this might be one of my most requested videos, other than Gymshark. And honestly, I don't blame you guys because HOPESCOPE is dope. I don't really think HOPESCOPE needs an introduction, but in case you are new to this niche, HOPESCOPE, aka the Legging Queen, is a very popular YouTuber, primarily talking activewear. She also does other fashion videos. Her stuff is really fun and creative, so I'll have her channel linked. But before we actually get into this video, it's time for my shameless plug. Definitely hit that subscribe button right now. We love talking new activewear on this channel, clearly. Next up, we got Lacey Fit, Cup Sheet, some more navigation, possibly more Alpha Elite, and you already know a ton of new Gymshark. Getting a lot of questions about Black Friday. You might want to stay posted for that one. And in case you're wondering what jacket this is, it's a new one from Forever 21. I just picked it up. It's a cute little corduroy cropped jacket. I just did a decent sized Forever 21 outerwear fall and winter type of haul. So if you'd like to see that, comment down below and I can hook you up and we'll make a video on that. This jacket will be linked down below for you. Don't miss out right now. They have a dope sale going on. All right guys, so I actually have 4 individual pieces in this haul. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never actually tried Pursue Fitness before, so this is a first for me. We got a nice variety. We have leggings, a sports bra, shorts, because I wanted to test out the shorts, and we also have a nice crop top, longer sleeve. My first impression when shopping these was that the pricing was very reasonable. For a seamless collection nonetheless, it's pretty hard nowadays to find reasonable priced seamless. Am I right? Okay, so I have the long sleeve crop top in the black cherry color. Oh, I wanted that wine inspired color for the fall time. What stood out to me was the backing actually. You have a really nice open back. It also ties in the back. Gave me very yogi vibes, which you know I love that. So anything I could throw over a set and look real dainty and pretty, I'm usually there for it. So I also got one of these sports bras. I did get it in the color gray. I did notice the colors they launched were very subtle colors, nothing loud or in your face. I think right about now, in this period of time, I feel like we're all over the loud pieces. At least that's the feedback I've been getting from y'all. So it's really nice to see some subtle pieces that can easily be mixed within other ranges, things like that. So yeah, the gray is nice, perfect for the winter months. That's why I went with that color. My first impression, the material feels very durable. I mean, look at these straps right here, how thick they are. Are you kidding me? I love the crisscross again. I can already tell this bra underneath the open back crop top is gonna look really pretty. Really thick type of material. And I love that heather type of textured look that this color has. Feels a bit textured, not rough, but it's not a buttery soft set either. It's got that durability factor to it that I feel would hold up in the gym. So I also have the matching leggings in the charcoal gray. I wanna take a moment to mention, I actually saw her talk about the fact that the tags, this little butterfly, I actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think she painted this by hand. It says Pursue Hope 2021. I think that's adorable. That's beautiful. Like, damn, she can paint. Like, I can't do that. Ooh, so right off the bat, I didn't realize this, but there's an actual pocket in the back of this band that zippers. Nice, okay. These look very short gal friendly and they're really stretchy. I didn't anticipate them being that stretchy just from the look of them, but there's a nice decent amount of stretch. But yeah, overall, such a thicker feeling legging than I'm used to. And with the colder months coming, I'm not at all complaining about that. Like, I need warmth. This is a subtle glute contour. You know I love my under booty contour. I love it. I feel like I need it for the most part to make it look like I actually have glutes. But this is subtle enough to not be too in your face. It's not those crazy thick looking contours under the glutes. And I do love the wavy movement down the leg. So it gives a really natural looking contour. You actually do have a little bit of a breakup too. You do have a raised seam contour down the booty cheeks, but it's, again, really subtle. It's not as in your face as a lot of leggings are. So, now you got me curious how it's gonna fit on the boot hair. These are total gym leggings, but in all honesty, I can actually see myself wearing a large cardigan because this heather color is giving me a little bit of that fall fashion vibe. So I feel like I could be very comfortable walking around wearing these and dolling it up with normal wear. And last but not least, I did get a pair of her shorts in the blue marl color. I got a different color just to mix it up. But I did make sure I got a color that would mesh well with the gray sports bra. Very cool tone color combination we got going on here, but it balances out and it looks really nice together. So same idea as the leggings in terms of contour. You still have that marly design. Everything's pretty much the same. I do have to say I'm very, very much loving the length of these shorts. They don't look like they're gonna be obnoxiously short or long, so that's a plus. It's very hard for me to find a real happy, comfortable medium. These just might do the trick. I just am curious to see whether it's gonna sausage me out or not, so we'll find out. I have to say, this set as a whole, this color, I keep thinking it's wool. It looks like a warm wool, but it's not wool. It's not made out of wool, trust me. It gives off that warm, fuzzy look. It looks really classy, this color. Very sophisticated almost. I don't usually go for grays or cooler tones, but dang, sometimes you just wanna mellow out a little bit, don't you? So let's talk sports bra really quick. First impression. First thing I noticed actually was my side boob problem is awesome. No. Basically what I'm trying to say is I don't have any side boob. I feel really secure here. That's the first thing I felt was this material right under the pits. I feel like this is a nice moderate type of a compression. This whole set is a moderate type of compression. I think the girls look pretty nice in this scoop here. What do you think? All right? Not over the top, but it's giving me a little something. The thick straps are super comfortable. This is the type of bra where I feel like you can wear it to the gym, wear it out, wear it all day, and it ain't gonna get digging in like some straps, especially ones with plastic on them. Little plastic adjustments. This does not have any form of adjustment, and I don't feel like I need it. It's very comfortable. You do have removable bra pads. I think my shoe size small is perfect. But if you are in between sizes, I would probably suggest sizing down just because the backing has a little bit of that open look. So with that being said, if you're doing rows or something like that, it could lip up a little bit. So that's why I would think sizing down rather than sizing up if you're in between sizes. That's not bad or anything. I would stick to my true size small. But dang, if that's not a beautiful backing, I love the keyhole look. You also have the Pursue logo going right down the strap here. It's a really cool and unique placement for a brand logo. It feels just really durable more than anything. I think this is the highlight of this sports bra. It gives a little bit of sexiness, but a lot of durability and comfort. Comfort is key over anything. I know I wanna look hot and shit, but I really need to be comfortable or else I'm just gonna be wanting to tear the bra off, and then it's like, well, why you spending money like that if you need to take it off right away? But again, keep in mind, the way I'm feeling in this set is just based off of my measurements, which I will have linked down below, by the way. But yeah, this is just how it's fitting me. Moving on down to the leggings, yeah, again, we have a nice moderate compression. I'm not gonna lie, when I first put these on, I thought I saw a little bit of a uni butt, but I actually grabbed the material and tucked it up, and dang, it's working wonders on the peach. So do not sleep on this little baby raised seamed contour because it is doing its job, even though it's not noticeable, which I actually prefer. If it doesn't look like I'm getting help here, good. The band is nice and stretchy, but has a moderate tummy control. Even the contour going all the way down the leg, it has a wavy design, so it gives us some dimension. Great length. This is the type of legging that I shimmied up and it worked. It's not wrinkly anywhere. There's no weird Barbie crotch. There's nothing going on here, which is good. And especially in the camel toe department, I'm not seeing anything. This looks pretty dang smooth. I'm honestly not shocked at how nice the quality of this set, especially these leggings, are, because I don't think the legging queen herself would collaborate and make leggings with her name on it if it wasn't up to her standards. So they're meeting my standards. I'm not really seeing much of a gape, if anything like baby gape, but deep squat, it's pretty good in that department. It's also looking pretty squat proof too. I'm not totally surprised. I know this is a darker color, but I also know it's a bit thicker in the material department, so I was pretty much expecting it to be squat proof. I think if you live in a colder area, like myself, New Jersey, it's frigid right now. These are the type of leggings I would grab and go to the gym with. Not something that's lightweight and overly breathable where your legs are turning numb from the cold. I think this is perfect timing for this time of year. With that being said, I do think you will sweat a little bit more because it's a little on the thicker side. If you're doing an intense workout, keep that in mind. I do think this could trap a little bit of heat, but there's also wicking properties in it. It's a freaking legging, for crying out loud. And especially with this contour and the color she came out with, I think you're good in the sweating department. Even with a little bit of a thicker feel, it's still very comfortable. Still has a ton of stretch. So I have to say that most leggings that have a zipper on the band, usually it kind of creates a real thick, awkward band. But this isn't doing that. It's still lying really flat up against my back. Let's test out what will fit in here. Bae's gonna go ahead and drop a phone in here. Let's see if it does the dang thing. Go ahead, Bae, do it up. Come on, Bae, put that phone in that band. Ooh, whoa, wow, so this is an iPhone, what, 11 Max? Freaking iPhone 11 Max, one of the biggest ones, and it fits. That's crazy. I think that they found a really nice happy medium between comfort, meeting functionality, meeting really cute on the glutes. Because let's face it, sometimes you get one or the other. I feel like this set kind of does it all. Yeah, it does a little bit of everything, and it's got my vote. So I just noticed something that I have got to speak on. The tags are actually printed on the inside of the band. They're not those loose flappy tags that get you itching in places you don't want to itch. Okay, so these shorts, dang, all right, hands down, love them already. So I'm not getting a terrible quad muffin or anything like that. They're not digging in, it's not uncomfortable, but it is definitely tighter around here. I do feel a little bit of a raise coming around here, a little raise of skin. But with the moderate type of compression, it's expected to be a little bit tight around here. It's not uncomfortable or anything. I do think with this type of tightness, it shouldn't have a problem rolling up. Yeah, there's no problem with it rolling up whatsoever. I do think these are right in between wanting to be biker style. These are more like a midi short, but not quite biker. They're not too long. I feel like most biker shorts come around here on me, so they're that happy medium. So yeah, same as the leggings, moderate compression, zero camel toe. Same contouring, even the blue is fully squat proof for me. So yeah, overall great pair of gym shorts. Like I have nothing to complain about other than a little bit of cinching right here. Very comfortable and very flattering. Again, this peach, a lot of room to play with back here. It's that type of legging where you can grab material right here and just put it in places you want it. Okay, so the long sleeve crop top is mad cute. So this is more like a midi crop, not where your abs are really showing. I feel like it depends on your torso length. But for somebody like me with a short as hell torso, I'm not even seeing any skin from the front. The long sleeve is very much lightweight. It's a lot more lightweight than the set. It's very, look at this. Like, look how that's stretchy as hell. So you best believe it's pretty freaking comfortable. I literally love pairing this color with the gray. Such a perfect combination for this time of year. The backing is the highlight, and yes, it does work with that sports bra effortlessly. So far, everything I've showcased, including this long sleeve crop, totally true to size. I wouldn't size up or down. If in between sizes, I think you could size down in the long sleeve though, if in between, just because there is a ton of stretch. All right, guys, so that concludes today's review. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. My overall first impression of Pursue, I can't believe I slept on them for this long. I'm really glad my first time trying them was with the HOPESCOPE line because it left a good taste in my mouth, and I definitely am open to trying more from them. So if you guys have any suggestions, anything you've tried from them that you recommend, let me know so I know what to try next. I think this collection is super durable. I think it's practical as hell, does its job where it counts. And overall, I'm really impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it better in person than me just looking on the website. Once I tried it on, it was different for me in a good way. So yeah, I would definitely give this collection 2 thumbs up. I think Pursue, I think HOPESCOPE did a fantastic job on this. And I cannot wait to see. Maybe they'll come out with some more together, who knows, but I'm down for it. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, do not forget to subscribe. We have some really exciting stuff coming your way, so hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok because that is where everyone sees it first. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you next time.
One of my favorite books, Eros to Bittersweet. The title comes from one of Sappho's poems. Eros once again in the where worlds may sweet bitter, impossible to fight off, creatures stealing up. So why is Eros bitter? Well, we say that a person in love is in search of their other half. In Plato's Symposium, Aristophanes tells a myth about the origin of love, which says that
Now
love
sit
is
down.
just double what we are now,
Tired.
born between 4
So
hours
yeah,
and 2
I got
seconds and 2 seconds of reproductive organ.
follow me on YouTube at Geek
Why
Prime
is God using
40
499?
499.
Why follow the law?
Follow me on
Is
Instagram
running
and
zero the
if
trauma
we
of
still have it, TikTok.
totally. Yearning is always a desire for something to
Good
be
night,
that we have lost.
good
When
fight,
something is
and
lost,
love you all. Stay safe.
and
Hope you have a great
pleasure and
weekend.
at once
See
better
you
served
tomorrow.
inasmuch as the desirability of
I'm out.